What is going on, everybody? Happy Saturday. Welcome back to another episode of the Interesting Podcast. I'm my co-host, Tyler. Will be here in just a bit. So before we get into it, we got perfect time and also perfect timing from Tyler. So let me get the right good old show frames. And boom, boom, boom.
My dad is still not home, so I'm using my phone for the time being. So, cause I have to watch the dog too.
No, you're good.
Just sitting out here waiting.
But so kind of give a rundown for everyone that is how they're coming from and everybody else. But what's up, Daniel Barry? What is going on?
Happy Saturday, brother. Happy Saturday.
So obviously we have a lot of stuff to talk about. But before we get into it, if you guys are new, make sure to like, subscribe, all the good stuff. And also too, if you guys are watching this on my Facebook page, and anybody's friends or anything like that, share it out. Make sure you all that good stuff. So that all being said, we're gonna kick it off with probably the most recent heavy hitter that I kind of came across. As we all know, all the stuff that's going on with Vince and all this other crap. So Janelle Grant made a 15-minute speech on on Vince McMahon's NDA and the aftermath on that. Let me find. But this is kind of doesn't come as a surprise. So Colin Fasello, who put this out, about earlier this afternoon, pretty much saying that an emotional Janelle Grant took the stage at the Connecticut Alliance Survivors Speak event yesterday and delivered a rare 15-minute public speech. Grant, who is the subject of a big lawsuit against Vince McMahon to WWE and others, was there as survivors, advocates, legislators, state leaders gathered to call on the legislature to codify the Federal Prison Rape Elimination Act and the state law and reform non-discrimination and all the other positive stuff that this event was trying to make changes for.
Yeah. I admire her bravery. I admire the fact that she's trying to fight for SA victim or sexual assault victims. Vince McMahon is still a piece of shit, so I'm that's already been out there in the ether. People don't like Vince, and for a good reason, because of this poor woman and all the shit that she had to go through. Basically to keep her job.
And it
sucks. But I'm happy she's going out there, putting forth, advocating for sexual assault victims. Now, what I've heard before this event happened was a lot of nothing, because the case has gone relatively quiet as of recent weeks or recent years. Basically, it's gone relatively quiet. It's been basically hush hush situation there, but everybody knows at this juncture, the way that Vince was acting towards other women. It's been noted that he's a sexual assaulter from previous cases like Ashley Massaro and that referee from the 80s. So it's been well known that the guy's a piece of shit. So I'm not shocked that it's hush hush and people haven't heard about any updates on the case. But a lot of wrestling fans have an inkling that motherfucker is guilty. Like, everybody has that inkling that he's guilty, and rightfully so.
Oh yeah, facts.
But I'm actually, but Janelle, keep advocating for people that are sexually assaulted. Nobody has to go through that, male or female. Nobody needs to go through any of that shit.
Nope, not at all.
It's keep it in your pants, for one. For two, ask for fucking consent before any sexual act. Like, even if you have a crush on a girl and you want to or if you're dating a girl and you want to kiss her, ask first. Don't just go
Well,
for it.
oh
You
yeah, for
know,
sure.
because shit can be weird. And shit is weird if you just do shit without consent. That's a problem. So honestly, I'm happy. I'm very, very happy for Janelle for advocating. I'm proud of her for advocating for people like her that were sexually assaulted in harsh ways, and even, you know, even if it's just like a way that's like, again, if somebody went and made a move on you and tried to kiss you without your consent, small or big, sexual assault is sexual assault.
Yeah, no matter who. And look, and I know this isn't a wrestling podcast, but there's a lot of instances I've seen. I mean, I think probably say another clear example of this. I know I really don't watch a lot of other like big streamers and crap like that, but the one that really kind of stuck out of my mind, and say in a sense what Tyler's talking about. If anyone remembers the instance that happened with Emeru and all that shit happened,
Yeah, I saw.
that's a
But
perfect.
the thing is with Emeru, that shit was caught on camera.
Oh yeah, I'm
The
just
guy
saying.
was trying to go for a fucking hug and a kiss on her without her consent.
And
you can
it
see
proves
how
Tyler's point.
and you can see how uncomfortable Emery was. I saw the clip going around on TikTok.
Oh yeah.
And I felt so fucking bad for her. I'm like, that's not okay. That is not okay. You need, if you're doing a meet and greet with like your favorite celebrity or anything like that, ask for the hug. Now don't not like, yes, you can ask for the hug and get the hug, but don't be trying to sneak in a kiss.
Oh yeah.
Because that's weird. That shit is so fucking weird to me. But that was a good example there, Rob, because that shit was caught on camera.
Oh, 100%.
So
And that kind of popped in my head.
100% of the people who watched her stream at that VidCon, dude, everyone believed her. Every single fucking person believed her.
And 100%. Oh, absolutely. And also have some of the quotes that she talked about. She's like one of the quotes that, because there's a few in here we're going to go over as well. Like she says in this one, saying, "quote I shouldn't be here. By a series of miracles that I can't account for, I am alive today." Grant said to open her speech on June 15th of 2022. My life was rewritten into someone else's storyline, and I was globally outed in the Wall Street Journal. I completely forgot about that even fucking happened. But then again,
yeah. The thing is though, it started with her speaking out on the company, and then Vince was still there. The piece of shit outed her to the Wall Street Journal, because you know how the company is. They're in cahoots with Wall Street. They've been in cahoots with Wall Street since the Attitude Era.
Oh yeah, oh for sure.
It was like the later days of the Attitude Era. So they were already in cahoots with Wall Street. So Vince McMahon went into Wall Street Journal's pocket and said, I'm gonna release a fucking hit piece on this woman because she's trying to ruin my life. No, asshole, you ruined her life.
And receipts, and the funny thing is, receipts came out afterwards.
And receipts fucking came out.
Man, mind you, this was taking place prior to the Endeavor merger, which
this was like right before Vince sold and retired for that little bit of time. He tried to out her to the goddamn Wall Street Journal as a liar when really it wasn't. She was not lying.
Oh no, not at all.
She had fucking receipts and evidence on her ass. Text messages that came out.
Yeah.
And dude, she released the text messages on the internet.
Yeah, and everyone, and
she
we get a lot of
fucking text messages and put it on the fucking internet.
Oh yeah,
made you a fucking liar, Vince.
And going on or further on that, it's a Grant detailed the tumultuous time she had following the WSJ journey with requests from WWE that she declined to take. She spoke about the NDA that she had signed and how she was given the status of a whistleblower by the Securities and Exchange Commission after the federal crime investigation into Vince McMahon took place. She said that she got the subpoena and a status a couple of days before Vince McMahon and Endeavor's Ari Emanuel appeared on CNBC to announce the sale to WWE. She goes to say, quote, calling me the most surprised person on on planet Earth. Which, to be honest, and it's kind of funny too when you really look back at fucking because even I think when we really look back at it, when that announcement was made on CNBC, I think Ari Emanuel already knew that he was going to give Vince the boot without even telling him.
Ari Emanuel kept looking at fucking Vince like, dude, your fucking ass is fired. Your fucking ass is fired.
Oh yeah,
and
100.
As soon as the sale went through, immediately Vince got fired. He got let go. He was
absolutely
by the company, shit canned, and rightfully fucking so. Now I kind of wish that they did that to Dana White because he slapped his wife and a fucking video came out. But
yeah, that is true. That
even though we like Dana White's business decisions for moving UFC to Paramount, the guy's still a piece of shit.
Oh yeah.
But back to the WWE side, you could tell when you were watching the CNBC interview, he was looking at Vince like, "You motherfucker, you are so fired."
Even though it didn't really look that great when, first of all, Vince growing out a mustache was not the best idea.
He looked like fucking goddamn some fucking Frenchman.
You look at poor man's version of fucking Gomez Adams, and
he looked like fucking he looked like the ugly ass version of Gomez Adams.
Thank God.
Yep. Like, why you doing Gomez Adams ugly as fuck, Vince?
But so, and to Janelle Grant, she also closed out her speech with a mention to TKO and its leadership. She goes to say, quote, to the board of TKO, if you didn't know this part of your origin story, now you know. I hope you will have conversations with us. I will hope you have conversations amongst yourself, and I hope that you don't rely on old instincts with new insight. All you have some say in how my life turns out from here, including how quickly I may able to move on and find help in healing. End quote.
I think TKO is they have their own toxicity, but I don't really think they play around with sexual assault.
No,
they won't. They don't play around with that. All they play around with is fucking corporate greed, which is fucking bullshit, in my opinion. But
that's another conversation for a different day.
For me, I feel like them hiking up prices is a lesser evil than goddamn sexual assault.
Oh, absolutely.
And I know, like rising prices is still a shady business model to the fans, but at the very least, though, it's just like, I feel like they don't play with sexual assault because, again, as soon as the Endeavor thing went through and TKO got him, they immediately fired Vince. Immediately. So I feel like they'll talk with Janelle and everything will get resolved there. And I really do hope sincerely that Janelle Grant does heal from this. I really hope she does.
Oh, absolutely.
I absolutely hope she does. So Janelle Grant, it's a fat chance. It's a fat chance of watching this because we're small fucking creators. But if you do come across this, we love you. We see you. We support you. And I hope you do heal from this, Janelle. I really do.
Absolutely, because it takes a lot of courage because here's the thing. Yes, I know sexual assault is a sensitive topic. Not a lot of people will have the courage to come out about it. And however, I mean, obviously Janelle is pretty much going to set that precedent for both men and women to come out and speak and come out
your mind. If you're in a workplace, or if it's not just like in the workplace, like her situation. If it's a workplace thing, come out. If it's not, come out. If your boyfriend's assaulting you, if a friend is assaulting you, if a rando is assaulting you, talk to the feds and get it out there.
Absolutely.
and justice, and hope that justice will get served, which I really hope they do get served. Because assholes that abuse women and assholes that abuse men, they don't deserve anything in life. They deserve to be locked up behind bars. And the
But
fact that and the fact that this is just a fucking lawsuit and Vince is not going to prison is a fucking crime to me. I hate it.
I mean, true, but either way, God's coming for him. We all know that for a fact that God's coming for Vince.
God's coming for Vince. Dude, God tried to take out Vince as soon as the fucking lawsuit happened.
Pretty much.
God tried to take his ass out.
Yeah, because I think in a way he's kind of like he said, you know what, I fucked up creating one of the worst human beings on the planet, so might as well just hit the erase button, basically.
Honestly, ever since the lawsuit happened, he left the company, and after that, and after the car crash that happened a little bit after that, Vince has been AWOL. Not heard from him, not seen him on TV. He's made no appearances on anything. The only time you'll see Vince McMahon is if you watch the archive shit from WWE. That's
and the way I look at it, and the way I see this too, and I think why the tire saying he's going to be AWOL, it's going to get to the point where it's like people are going to hunt his ass down. Like he's going to get like vigilante justice in this world.
I feel like and in this day and age, like there's some people out there that will try to do that.
Oh, 100%.
That will try to, pew Vince or kill Vince and do shit like that.
Now, we'll say this before moving on. Like, we don't condone that type of shit. Because y'all know how me and Tyler and the rest of most of us wrestling fans, how we feel on Vince. It's just, I don't know. It's hard to explain the fact that we just don't condone the vigilante bullshit.
Here's my thing with the vigilante stuff, right? I know you people have good intentions sometimes. I know you do. I know you have good intentions, but when you're trying to be like fucking Batman and try to, hurt some other people, like you can't be evil. You can't fight evil with evil.
Exactly.
You gotta,
it's like trying to fight fire with fire, basically.
You're trying to fight fire with fire. It's not gonna fucking work out in your favor. It's not. Like, I get you have good intentions and shit like that. Like, but that's not okay. It really isn't. So I don't like the vigilante bullshit. I don't like sexual assault.
It's just
both things can die in a goddamn fire.
Well, we don't wish death on our worst enemy, but Vince is going to pay for his sins one way or the other. Because, like I said,
whether it's prison time or life takes him out,
that's pretty much what's going to happen. I think that's pretty much. It's pretty much what's going to be option number 2, because there's no way this man has seen a prison cell. Because remember, he's beaten this twice.
He's beaten this in the 80s. Because somebody actually came out in the 80s. A ref came out in the 80s on a talk show.
A female ref, I think. Yeah,
on a fucking talk show in the 80s, and said she was raped by Vince.
So yeah, that really should tell you, like, God made a mistake.
God made a fucking mistake in that. And then the whole drug thing where Vince was selling drugs to his wrestlers. Basically. Selling drugs.
He was drug dealing. Wrestlers. Yeah, because and here's the thing, even in the normal workplace, like that's still, you're still gonna they're gonna, well, A, you're gonna get fired, and B, you're gonna get reported to the authorities,
and C, you're gonna go to a fucking prison for X amount of time.
But to Vince, there was none of the above.
It's because he's a rich millionaire fuck. That's all this stems out to be. He's a rich millionaire fuck that can pay off the feds. He is a rich millionaire asshole that can pay off the feds.
Well, and John, you also gotta realize this. You gotta see from Janelle's point of view. Maybe
from Janelle's point of view. Here's my thing with people saying, "Oh, why did this take so long? Why didn't she speak out as soon as it happened?" a lot of the time, yes, it does seem scummy because a lot of women, or not a lot of women, but like some women do, lie about sexual assault, which I think is also a shitty thing to do.
That's
But
all.
but the reason why basically all women and all men basically don't say anything for years is that they're simply too scared to.
Well,
They're too
that or
traumatized.
in Janelle's case, I think she was trying to collect a lot of evidence before she said anything.
I don't even think it's that. I think she was scared that she was going to lose her fucking job.
In a way, I mean,
She just went with it, and then all this evidence piled up, and then she was let go from the company because she wouldn't do sexual favors for Vince anymore. She stopped.
Yeah, and that's when she finally.
And then she looked at the evidence and said, "Ha ha! I got a lot on your ass. I'm going to speak to the feds."
Oh yeah.
So part of that is true. Part of that is because she garnered so much evidence.
In a way, yeah, and
really, she was able to garner that much evidence, and it kept happening because she was scared to speak up, because she was scared that she was going to lose her job.
Because but yeah, it's see, this is why. And look, I know we're diverting a little bit, but this kind of also it has its implications too. I've always said that the top 1% in this world are nothing but walking embodiments of one of the seven deadly sins, and that's greed. Now,
the greed situation, whatever, but it's just the way it's the way they go about this shit. Like,
that's
and this
100%.
ties into it. This ties into it too. The Epstein shit.
Yeah.
You have all these celebrities wanting to fuck kids.
And to be honest, in a way, I think I'm myself like a conspiracy theorist on this one. I think that's probably wonder why Michael Jackson passed in 2000.
And it came out that Michael Jackson went to save the fucking kids.
Yeah, and the fact that the freaking elite
doing vigilante ass justice on them motherfuckers.
And the thing is too, it's already embarrassing enough that the fucking the top elite people in this world tried to put out a hit piece on them, and yeah, in a way, it kind of backfired.
I think that's what happened when the Neverland stuff happened. And I feel like the people believe this shit, which is honestly a fucking heinous thing that my average fucking middle class ass fucking people believe the shit.
Oh, absolutely.
When the damn higher ups, the 1%, was reporting that he was diddling kids himself. He wasn't. He built Neverland to fucking help kids.
And the thing is too,
because this man did not have a fucking childhood because his dad was a piece of shit.
Yeah, rest in piss to Joe Jackson.
Rest in piss to him, by the way.
And the thing is too, and I know I'm going to sound like an asshole, but I'm going to also blame his mother too, because she enabled the shit.
His mother enabled the fucking shit. Fuck the mother too. But again, this ties into the Janelle Grant shit, because you got these fucking millionaire celebrities out here thinking that they could do whatever the fuck they want because they have all this fucking money
and no repercussions.
They can abuse the system. They can murder people. They can sexually assault people. They can do pedophilia, and they think they can get away with it. And honestly, all of it pisses me the fuck off.
And and I'm going to say this too. Like, that's why I can always come into our cousins across the pond, because they don't play with the shit. Because, I mean, hello. So, for those who kind of been living under a rock, this also ties into that. The UK is now finally prosecuting the disgraced Prince Andrew, and there's a possibility he may face life in prison.
I'm going to say this right now. To the UK, we see you, we love you.
I am intrigued. I do. Ooh, that is a very good question.
Do you think Stephanie gets questions about her father?
I think you got to throw Shane in there too, because
she does. And honestly, I think the last time she got a question about her fucking dad, she threw mad fucking shade at the motherfucker.
She threw
shade at him. And
to be
then
honest, I'm surprised
the motherfucker came back and fired her, which was absolutely fucking an asshole move to do.
Oh, absolutely.
And then Triple H hired her back to do a podcast, which is, you know what, good husband right there. You hired her fucking back. I'm proud of you. And then you put her in the Hall of Fame to stick in the Vince. Fuck yeah, Trips.
Even though Triple H we'll still find a way to criticize you in all the different ways.
The booking has not been great. It's the only criticism that I have for him. Their booking has not been good. But you are a good husband. You're a good father. And you went and you said, fuck Vince. You fired my fucking wife. I'm hiring her to fuck back.
Oh, yeah. And I think
that.
Oh, yeah. Mother Nature, side note, Mother Nature, fuck off.
Yeah.
For the love of Christ.
No. I have
like, what the fuck did we do to deserve this?
I have not seen my grass in a month.
I say give it a month and a half.
Month and a half. I haven't seen grass. When I look outside the window, I see white.
It's like today this afternoon, dude. It felt great outside. I was like, oh, we're gonna get snow. It's like, you sons of bitches.
That's Mother Nature just baits you. Like, we'll give you nice ass weather. Oh, it's snowing, bitch. Like, no. But back to what we were talking about before. Yeah, I think Stephanie throws mad shade at Vince. And honestly, I think the two out of the whole fucking family, fuck Vince, fuck Linda for siding with fucking Trump, fuck her ass.
Oh, that's a whole different conversation for a different day.
Fuck her. The only two that I actually respect out of the McMahon family is Stephanie and Shane. Because they don't want nothing to do with their fucking parents.
Shit, you ain't kidding. And also, John L., side note, we appreciate that, John L.
Bro. Dude. Episode 91, man. Holy fuck.
But
and also, side note, this will be the last time you will see me with piss poor fucking quality.
Well, that is true.
Whether it's an iPhone with the two black bars inside, or that piece of shit tablet that gives you potato quality every fucking week.
That is
starting on Monday. I will be on a PC.
Shit. Yeah, you might have to log on to Facebook on the PC so I can send you.
Bro, that's easy. I changed my password to an easier password because I forgot my other password, but I got it. It's good.
Yeah, that's true.
Mom, get up here. You open up the damn door.
But yeah, John, that's kind of.
Hold on, let me finish. But dude, I was gonna sign into Facebook on there anyway.
Yeah, that is true.
So I can at least have a third device where if either of my devices die, I could just scroll Facebook on there.
And true. And not to mention too, at least the mic quality will be a little bit better compared to the tablet and your phone.
Even though it'll be on, I don't know how like the PC quality of like the PC mic would work. I had never used a mic. I mean, then again, I did use before using like, Skype and shit for friends and stuff. So it probably
that's kind of that brings back some.
But then again, that was like back in like 2012 when computers were still like not that great.
Oh yeah, you ain't kidding.
Compared, like, dude, I'm sure, I'm probably gonna get a nice ass monitor with like a good fucking quality of video, and I know for a fact my brother's webcam has good quality because for a while he was streaming on Twitch. That's why he used a webcam.
Oh shit.
And it was good quality. It was fucking good ass quality too. So I think the webcam is going to be a great quality webcam. You're going to see me in 4 fucking K, y'all. It's going to be nice. You're going to see this ugly motherfucker in 4K.
Oh, God help everyone.
God help y'all. God rest your souls. An ugly motherfucker.
Also, side note, hide your ketchup bottles.
Mother. You're never gonna let that fucking go, you motherfucker.
No.
All right, even though to the fucking next segment. We're already going.
But moving on.
You bitch.
moving on. Ring of Honor ROH Women's PR Champion Deonna Purrazzo expresses frustration on lack of opportunity. So, the current Ring of Honor Women's PR Champion Deonna Purrazzo aired her frustration of not having defended the title once she's won the inaugural belt at ROH Final Battle event of last year. It's been 77 days since Purrazzo won the title.
Here's my... Why do wrestling companies do that shit?
I don't know.
You have her win the fucking title at Final Battle this year. Is that what you're saying? Final Battle this year?
Last year.
Final Battle of last year. You won it at Final Battle. Out of all the days, Final Battle of last year to now, you haven't had her fucking defend the shit on television or on a pay-per-view.
Nah.
Like, honestly, Deonna, you deserve fucking better. I don't know what's up with these companies. The only company that booked her like she was worth the damn, which she is, great fucking talent, was TNA.
I was about to say, like,
go back to TNA because you were a hot commodity over there.
Oh, now something just popped in my head, and that's that. I just had an interesting.
You were a star in TNA, and now in Ring of Honor, you're basically booked how WWE booked you.
Exactly.
Like it's just bad. It's terrible. It's absolutely.
And the thing is, too, Ring of Honor is a shell is what it used to be.
No. Yeah. Sit down.
And yeah, and she goes on, and she took a recent interview with BCP Plus. Purrazzo said she's disappointed she has not defended her title yet, and she's been trying to see what more she can do to get to the business. Saying, "quote
shit, I'm sorry. I parked my walker in a precarious spot.
Like, damn it!
Parked in the road. Well, the cat took my parking spot. I couldn't park there. But the cat was literally in my parking spot, so I couldn't park there because the cat took my parking spot. I'm gonna have to get a handicap placard or whatever the fuck.
Oh God, pull a Chelsea Green.
Pull Chelsea Green on the motherfucker.
You just have to remember that Molly doesn't like the walker, so you can't park it in her walking path.
No, she's scared of that shit. She was walking backwards because she was so scared of that. But
Well, she goes on to say in this interview, saying, "quote for that not to be reciprocated in any environment, not just in Ring of Honor, it is really defeating for me." She wrote. Purrazzo is also taking independent bookings to stay busy and active, considering her work in Ring of Honor has been very limited as of late. She says it's, quote, "it's really defeating. It's also really upsetting, but at the end of the day, this is a business, and I have to continue to run on my own, and at whatever stakes that it costs." She wrote when announcing her indie availability.
I hate to say it, but I feel like she just accepts these bookings like that, like the booking decisions. She just accepts it, like, oh, it's whatever, it's business. But the problem is like, yeah, it's business. Of course, it's business. But imagine you're working at like a 9-to-5 job, and the company doesn't give you shit worth a damn. You'll be pissed the fuck off.
Oh, dude, that's some real shit, dude.
This is real shit. Like, but you're not gonna sit there and go, "Oh, well, it's business. They don't like me, but well, it's business." You're gonna fucking quit that job.
You'd be surprised how many times
the company doesn't think highly of you.
You'd be surprised how many times I've done that a few times. No, I will say there was a few.
But here's the thing, like, you can't let your bosses walk all over you like that.
Oh no.
And not use you. You're literally their champion. And you're not getting used because even though you have a fucking title belt, like that's bullshit. Like, why would you make me the champion if I'm not getting used?
Absolutely.
Like it's just crazy. It's crazy. And I think the best company for her is TNA. Go back to TNA.
That is true. She also that's right. She did get her call. She has.
Yeah, she's fine. She's not on TV. She got her, but she's not fine because Yeah, she's got her college degree, but again, she was probably taking nighttime fucking classes or daytime fucking classes.
Absolutely.
Wrestling shows are at night. Hello.
But at the
She's
same
still
time,
not
too,
getting
whoever's
used right.
running Ring of
And she's
Honor.
still and she's still complaining. She's complaining about it, and she has the right to complain about it.
Well, facts, John Ellie. Because here's the thing. When she was, because here's the thing. I know Sinclair did a good job of presenting Ring of Honor. At least whoever was running it prior to when TK bought the damn company, bought the company. At least you see a lot of the stars getting used on television on a weekly damn basis. I mean, there was people that you never really heard of, like they were getting prominent TV time, kind of getting that exposure. However, like in the case of Deanna Purrazzo, it's like it seems like this company, TK and Ring of Honor, is pretty much depleting her mental health and crapping, and just pretty much she's got to accept the inevitability that she may or may not ever defend the title on Ring of Honor, and that's another problem. Ring of Honor is hidden behind a paywall. Like, how do you expect for people to keep getting
You were on free fucking television. You were on local television. Now I know you were on at wonky times, like up here when Ring of Honor was still in their first iteration. Up here, NBC's local affiliate up here aired it at like 1 in the damn morning.
Yeah.
Like that, no. Like I understand NBC is a local station, but and you have a lot of shows on there from like the premium, like the NBC like national broadcast. But again, you were on a wonky fucking time. Like I feel like Tony Khan would have benefited putting it on television, like on TBS or TNT, or doing it local. Like again, when there was rumors that AEW wanted to make a show for Fox. I was the first to tell you when you reported that. Why don't they just bring Ring of Honor there?
And to be honest, I kind of do agree with you. I feel like no way, because first of all, they're hiding behind a paywall. That's probably what.
That's the problem. I think that's the main problem. And Ring of Honor, as of late, has gotten better.
No, it's a shell of what it used to be.
But hold on, Rob. Hold on. Let me finish. It is not a shell of what it used to be. It's going back to what it was. It's getting better. It is getting better. But the problem is they are stuck behind a paywall. It's essentially a pay-per-view. It's not a TV show. It is not a TV show. It is a fucking pay-per-view. That's all it is. Like, and they want to mask it. Oh, it's a TV show. No, it is not a TV show. It's a paywall show.
Yeah, you're paying $10 a month for Honor Club just to watch. What I've wanted. What
fucking month? Like, I understand WWE did that with NXT, but they realized that plan did not work out because not a lot of people were watching NXT at the time.
Yeah, that is true.
And I honestly think that them moving off of the network and moving off of Peacock eventually, like they legit became a good number 3 show to watch during the week for WWE. It became a good number 3 because, and they were always a good number 3 because 2014 they were still a hot fucking show, even though
honestly I would say their best years was in 2015, 2016.
I think,
and Steven, that's pretty much true on everyday fucking basis at this point.
But here's my thing. Right? In this day and age of streaming and stuff like that, like, yes, I understand you don't want to move it to cable because not a lot of people have it on cable. I understand. I completely understand you don't want to move it, but you have free fucking television still. You have Fox, NBC, CBS, fucking CW.
Yeah, the fact that
they're all free television networks. You can get on a fucking antenna.
Exactly. If TK was smart about this, like he would have put that shit on. Well,
if he was smart, I feel like I feel like TK is a dumbass when it comes to shit like that. Like, putting Ring of Honor behind a paywall, still doing a pay-per-view model for AEW pay-per-views.
Yeah.
When that shit is dead. That shit is fucking dead. Nobody
Yeah.
wants to pay $30 to $50 fucking dollars for a show when you could pay fucking $9 for streaming.
Or hell, if you just put your damn
Like, yeah, when they moved to fucking HBO Max, I was excited. I'm like, I'm gonna get free pay-per-views. Nope, they're still doing that fucking pay-per-view
you still got to pay for that shit.
They're still doing the pay-per-view shit, Tony.
It's like here's the thing too. Warner Bros. They're worth a lot of fucking money. Like they could be able
Warner
to.
has a shit ton of fucking money. So, and also, Tony, you got a shit ton of money too. Your dad owns a fucking NFL team.
Well, that's true. And he owns like he owns also has a soccer team, a racing club.
Again, you have a boatload of fucking money. You don't need any more. So get rid of that fucking pay-per-view model. I hate it. A lot of people hate it. A lot of people are illegally streaming your shit.
I would say true.
And no. TKO didn't get a CW deal, Steven.
No, he said no. I'm saying the greedy part we can agree with because there's he didn't
take a CW deal because he did not get a CW deal.
The only one I know that had a CW deal was the NWA, and boy, and the
NWA had the TV deal. They were going to be lined up to put NWA Power on CW, but the problem was they did a fucking cocaine segment for a pay-per-view.
That's the first one. That shouldn't because we all know
they got moved. They got moved to the CW app, and then the CW
that got booted.
Did not fucking give a shit about them,
and now they're on the Roku.
No, but hold on. Let me finish. You're jumping the gun, Rob. Damn. Let me tell the timeline. All right, but dude, they had the CW. Then they moved to the CW app, right? They did not give a fuck about them because literally a month later, they got NXT for the TV market.
Absolutely.
For the CW network. After that, they completely shit canned NWA and they moved them to Roku. Now, albeit the move to Roku was their best bet because Roku was fucking free.
That is true.
The Roku network is free.
And the thing is too, a lot of people have the Roku app, the Roku box. So I mean,
people. It's not just the box. You have fucking TVs now that have the Roku installed in it.
That is true too.
So a lot more people are getting Roku. If this was back in like 2009, 2010, when all they had was Roku boxes, this would have been a dumbass move. But now it's a good move because a lot of
it doesn't really hurt them as much.
A lot of your TVs are Roku TVs. And Goldie, why you keep sending me shit? I'm streaming, bud. Damn.
Yeah, you know what? That is true. You have to blame him for that.
It was James Mitchell. It was James Mitchell because Father James Mitchell did a fucking segment where he was literally snorting cocaine in the stands.
Which sometimes I got something. Look, I've always said this too, and I'm going to continue to die on the show. The NWA has a prestigious history when it comes to professional wrestling. In the last couple of years, with Billy Corgan owning it, it's a shell of it what it used to be. Because
to me, Billy Corgan did good in the beginning, and then it kind of got wonky in the middle. I think the NWA is decent. Now I've watched a few episodes. It's decent. Some of the storylines, I see. It's like, what who's writing this shit? Because Billy Corgan does not. The problem with Billy Corgan now, as the damn owner of and writer of NWA, is the fact that fucking he can't write shows.
Oh, absolutely.
Storylines are shit. I'm like, this don't make no fucking sense. Have to fucking. That's why I didn't like TNA when he owned fucking TNA, or was the owner of TNA. It was really Dixie Carter.
Oh God.
When they were doing this partnership / feud, I feel like he was on the writing team because a lot of the storylines did not make no lick of sense.
Oh, dude, Natalie Markova is a fucking she's a tremendous.
The problem with the Natalie Markova thing is Natalie Markova has been built very fucking well because she's one of their champions in NWA. That's the thing. Do I see Natalie Markova going to AEW or WWE eventually? Hell yeah. Hell fucking yeah.
Or hell, I can see her in TNA.
Or TNA? Hell yeah. One of those big companies. One of those big three companies. I see Natalie Markova doing big fucking
Like
things.
I said, the talent's there. Like it's
Talent's there. Yeah. The promos are there. Everything is there with her.
Like I said, I've seen clips of the NWA, which, to be honest, like because what the time did they come on? What, like 8:00 or what?
It's 8. I think it's like 8. I think it's either 8:00 or 9:00 on like a Monday or Tuesday. One of those.
Well, that's probably what.
Let me look this shit up
because I don't know. Yeah, Kenzie Page.
It is. It comes on Tuesday. With 2 times. 2 times it comes on.
The fuck you?
It comes on the Roku Sports Channel at 8:00, but they re-air it at 11 on the same day, Tuesday.
Okay.
Which I don't like that time slot.
That's very fucking.
That's NXT's time slot, so they're really competing with NXT low key.
In a way, I mean, yeah. Kenzie Page. I mean, hello, Kenzie Page is another one.
Oh,
I think
Kenzie Page. I love Kenzie.
I mean, hello, the fact she had the throne Camille, who was at the time the longest reigning NWA Women's World Champion.
God, why? Honestly, I'm kind of pissed off when you mentioned fucking Camille. Why did she have to become a piece of shit? Because she was booked pretty fucking prominently on AEW programming for a few weeks.
What the fuck did she do?
She basically dissed trans people on the internet.
Ew.
On Twitter. Or not on Twitter, on IG.
I do not remember that.
Dude, and she got fucking lambasted by fans.
And probably
rightfully fucking so. And AEW, of course, they did hire Nyla Rose, who is trans, so they're open. They're very openly, they support the LGBTQ community.
Oh yeah.
So they didn't like it, so they were gonna do a feud between her and Mercedes, but then the thing that was what they were. That's what they thought that's what people thought they were planning, but really they did that, turned their face just to write her off TV for permanently.
That's her fault. I mean, you should.
That's her fault. That is fucking her fault.
Because, like I say, you could have still been on TV. Had to keep your mouth shut.
If you didn't diss fucking trans people, I honestly think they still would have done her being the bodyguard for Mercedes. Still,
that is true. Because
that did not last a long time.
No, it did not.
And then, and I didn't know that she posted on IG that until after they wrote her off TV.
I didn't know that either.
I'm like, because at first I'm like, I wonder why they're turning her face this fucking soon. I was confused, and then I looked on IG and I saw she posted the story, and she was basically dissing trans people. I'm like, oh, they did that to write her off TV, didn't they?
Yeah,
and rightfully so. I'm like, good, and people are like, oh, I miss her. I'm like, well, she shouldn't have been a piece of shit,
dude.
Dean Malenko's fucking daughter is fucking talented.
I was like, now I know where she gets it from. It's still one of the greatest. Like,
she gets it from her dad.
Dude, I'm sorry, but also too. Speaking of Dean Malenko too, he's another guy I think never got the love and appreciation he has.
I hate the fuck
at all.
I hate the fuck, dude. I hate that he didn't get booked well. I
see that really pissed me off because
I feel like he was getting booked better in WCW than he did in WWE.
That is crazy.
Excuse me, WWF at the time.
But like, consider the fact that, if you do now, I will say, Oh god, because you had the what that was well, they were what the Rascals. He was part of the Rascals at the time. What in the mid-90s?
He was with the Rascals. He debuted on WWE with the Rascals. It was him,
I know
Chris
Eddie.
Benoit, it was Eddie, and it was Terry.
Perry Saturn. Oh yeah, Perry Saturn.
And Perry Saturn. And Perry Saturn.
Oh god,
Which
Moppy.
dude, they did Perry Saturn dirty too in WWE.
Moppy.
They made him. Here's what happened. Here's how it happened. Right? He shot punched a dude in a fucking dark match. WWE caught wind. They made him a whole dumbass after.
Yeah, with a damn mop.
They had him in love with a fucking mop.
And here's the funny thing: he got that over.
He got it so
you.
over. He got that shit so over.
He got a punishment over with the fucking crowd.
And then I remember when Raven killed Moppy.
Oh
like,
yeah.
No! I'm like, oh my god, this is so fucking stupid.
Oh, Raven's another one too that we all know that WWE didn't give a fuck about.
To me, I feel like it was like kind of how Hollywood typecasts, actors and shit. He was typecasted in the hardcore division. Like, he's more than that.
Hey,
Come on
no,
now.
sorry. Hey,
If
no
he wore a mop
way.
head, he probably would have done that. It's funny. If Vince would have saw that comment, he would probably have been like, "Oh shit, I could have just done that."
Some good shit. This is the good
That's
shit.
Some good shit right there. We're doing that to Perry. Next week on Raw, we're doing that to Perry.
But in reality, if you look at the entire because Lance Archer was part of the Rascals, wasn't he?
Who?
I remember. No,
Who?
Lance Archer. No,
Lance Archer.
Hang on. Lance Storm. I'm sorry. Holy fuck.
Lance Storm was not a part of that.
Oh my god, my brain.
I was about to say Lance Archer. He didn't.
I was like, wait a second. It's like, no, that's the wrong Lance.
That's like a completely wrong Lance.
Oh my god.
But no,
yeah.
he was not. He was not a part of. It was Dean Malenko. It was Benoit. It was
Eddie and Perry Saturn.
It was Perry Saturn. Wait, who was? No, it was Lance. It was Lance. Yes, you're right. There was a fourth guy. Lance was in there. Yes.
Now I could see now when it came to Eddie, like I kind of had a feeling because if you go back to his thing,
and before we get to Eddie, Lance is another one that was given a shitty fucking gimmick and it got over.
Yeah, or the fact that freaking Stone Cold ribbed on him, say, but yeah, that is also true too. But now moving on to Eddie in terms of the Rascals, I would say if you go back to his promo when he cut in WCW and like I think what he told was it Russo or not Russo or I think it might have been Bischoff to take it. Can't remember what he said in the promo, but he told him to take.
I'll be back, brother.
Very good. So while Tyler steps aside, let me fix all this shit really quick. But yeah, when it came to Lance Storm, not Lance Storm, but with Eddie, going back to his promos thing that he cut back in WCW, pretty much told I believe it was Bischoff, pretty much like take it and shove it. Like I don't know, because I think at that time I think some of the fans knew that he was going to go to WWF at the time, because now, right, where you look at it, almost like was it 20 plus years later, and God rest Eddie, because I'm going to be honest, we all miss Eddie. It's one of those. It's just one of those dads. It's like, especially in the wrestling world, you can never get over him when it came, because Eddie was just one of those guys. Like a lot of people, like doesn't matter. He was face, heel. He was well beloved by everybody, and had this legacy to where he inspired of a whole new generation of superstars. Even some of the newer generations nowadays, with people like Mercedes as a perfect example. I mean, you have Dom. Kind of obviously with Dom, if you look at it, he is kind of like this version's Eddie. I mean, with the mustache, the mullet, pretty much, what Eddie was rocking back in the day. And the way and that too. But Eddie was just one of those, and like I said, Eddie's just one of those deaths was hard to process, I would say, and still is to this day, like over 20 something odd years late, or 20 almost like just over 20 years later. And it's one of those deaths, like I said before, it's something that's like anytime when it comes up in the world, or the date that comes up, it's like it makes you wonder if everything could have been different per se. When it came to how, because like, November 13th, 2025 marked 20 years since Eddie passed. And one of those things, it's but other than that, but yeah, shout out to everyone who's also tuning into the chat. Shout out to Steven. I want to give us a quick shout out to John L, who was in here. Daniel Barry, he was also in here. And also shout out to my boy Justin Lee, who reactions on Facebook. Yes, we're also live on my Facebook profile. So we're going to try to get some reach out of there. Shout out to Key, who was in the Facebook chat as well. And just shout out to everyone as well. But if you guys like the content that we do, especially anyone who's watching this on Facebook, we're going to watch the replay of it. Definitely check us out at the Sports and Wrestling Connection YouTube page. We are on the road to hopefully to 2,000 subscribers. If you like what we do bring to the table, whether it comes to the wrestling content like this, every Saturday night mostly every Saturday night, if it doesn't include a damn pay-per-view, because God forbid, that kind of gets everything, twisted in a sense. And but if you guys new, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, make sure to ring the notification bell so you guys will not miss any new streams, videos, shorts. I mean, you goddamn name it. We got you guys covered on that. But that all being said, if you guys got any questions for me while Tyler hopefully comes right back before everything gets fucking awkward around here. But yeah, it's one of those things. Like I said, the pro wrestling matches sometimes can be good, sometimes can be bad, straight up freaking ugly. Yes, I know I have to reference the damn Clint Eastwood spaghetti western, the good, the bad, and the ugly, but kind of makes a lot of sense. See? But we're really looking at this as a whole to where I don't know. I really do believe everything is probably going to hopefully work out. With stuff like that. But other than that, I'm trying to think before I have a complete other fucking brain fart. But let's hear a quick word from our today's show sponsors. Have you thought about saving money on tickets, whether it's sporting events, concerts, wrestling events, etc.? Use my promo code PhillySports at checkout to save $20 off your order. That is PhillysSports, Philly Sports, to save $20 off. If you're a Twitch streamer, late night gamer, or YouTuber, check out W Energy. It's the perfect pick-me-up for every occasion, so why not try it for yourself? Go to w.gg and use the promo code SportsWrestle10 at checkout to save 10% off your order. Golfers and sports enthusiasts, it's time to take your game to the next level with Shankit Golf. Shop at shankitgolf.com and use promo code SportsWrestle15 to get 15% off your order and free shipping on orders over $100. If you're a top-tier high school or college athlete, a veteran in the men's league, coaches needing uniforms, or even an enthusiastic little leaguer needing bats, gloves, batting gloves, etc., we've got you covered. Right now, you can give your performance an extra boost by entering the promo code SportsWrestle10 at checkout so you can save 10% off your entire order. Are you looking to make a statement with your very own custom jersey? Go to fansidea.com and use the promo code SportsWrestle10 at checkout to save 10% off your entire order. Absolutely. So you guys want to check out the sponsors down below, that will be linked. And check out it also in the link tree down below as well. We also have our merch shop as well. guys, check the merch shop as well. I think we're running a deal on merch. You guys check it out. That's also linked in the description down below. All the good stuff that we got. If you guys like the merch that we do, I mean, we're trying to see if we can add more different designs. To see where we kind of in a way kind of see where it all goes. But that all being and speaking, Tyler, let me get the damn
Bro, I am so sorry. I gassed myself out so bad I thought I had a fucking accident. No, that's not what happened, y'all. I'm fine. It was a goddamn false alarm. I thought I crapped my damn pants on stream. This is bad.
Hey, at least you won't be like Asian Orange shitting his pants. I mean, but that's a whole conversation for another day.
That's just funny as fuck. That shit's funny. He's like,
that's when you get fucking old at times. But moving on,
what are we talking about?
Well, also I kind of just give a quick shout out to our sponsors for anybody who wants to check them in the links down below. Check out the merch shop as well, because like I said, we're gonna try to add some more new shit up there. If you guys, yes, that includes baby clothes. Yeah, we do sell.
We care about your babies.
Or if you guys want to and have the doors knocking, the 90s babies knocking on your door, why not give them a fanny pack for old time's sake? Because we got those too. But like I said,
yeah, 90s babies that want to relive the 90s, we got fanny packs.
Like I said, we got y'all covered on the merch, all the stuff. Like you guys like the computer bags, hats, you fucking name it. Check the links in the description or check the link tree as well. That is linked down below. However, I know this is not a podcast topic, but I will say this is a bit of an injury report. Jada Parker, for a lot of people don't know, who's out indefinitely with a neck injury.
I absolutely fucking hate it because she's still in that fucking story with Blake. She had just turned face. This was her first face run, her first real face run in the company, and now she's hurt.
And the way I think the reason where she got hurt, because I think if you remember that one NXT episode that we did, that weird looking suplex spot that unfortunately that had Jada got spiked on her head.
I was like, yeah, that did it.
Now at the time, we don't know the severity of the injury. However, and this goes on a lot of business too. If you have a neck injury, if it gets to the point where you need neck fusion,
your career's basically done. Yeah, at that point.
That's because right now we've seen a lot of even current superstars, no matter what, are right now sitting at home with neck injuries. Kevin Owens is a perfect example of a guy that we may or may not see in the damn business ever again because of the fucking neck injury.
We may never see Elton Prince again because of this injury.
Yeah, he had a 6 that. Oh, yeah, that too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I said, and we said this too. In the pro wrestling business, when you look at it from a fan's perspective, you really can't mess up a lot because this is these are their own stunt people, so injuries are going to occur. We get that. However, when it comes to the neck injuries, that's a whole different. And
this is why I don't like when people say that's fake, right? Because none of this shit is really that fake.
No.
Like these women and men are putting their bodies still on the line for our entertainment. Yes, the stories are predetermined. Yes, some of the stuff is fake, like the punches and the kicks. We know that's fake. But when you're getting slammed down hard on the mat or you're getting slammed down hard on the floor.
Oh, yeah, that shit hurts.
Shit like this it still hurts. And you can still get hurt.
I mean,
you jump off the top rope and you land funny, your leg's broken.
I mean, I'm going to give a quick shout out to Sean Henderson because he talked about it too when we first interviewed him. Like he was still dealing with the lingering shoulder injury. I think that's how we. So he said, yeah.
At that point, when he was on our stream, he did say his shoulder was banged up. It wasn't like full on injured, but it was banged up.
So yeah, if you want to definitely talk to if anybody's wrestling that wanted. Yeah, Sean will tell you
That's why. That's why I like that wrestler from the '80s when that reporter said that the shit was fake, and he and the wrestler slapped the fuck out of the reporter.
Oh yeah.
I think it was like David Schultz or something. His name was like.
Oh yeah,
he
dude.
slapped the fuck out of him for calling it fake.
Vader. I think that's one. I think Vader was the one who got pissed at that. Dude.
He was like, that's fake, right? And he slaps the fuck out of him.
Yeah, it's like this. Like we know this, and also this is. It's like this is not a ballet per se.
They say it. Wrestling's not ballet.
It's like one little misstep. Yeah, you can get hurt, dude. So and not to mention too, and also it's and Jericho said this too. There's no redos, especially on live television, or if you're like, or you go to a live event, like you just got to go with it and just try to. Yes, I know the fact that it's going to get a lot of criticism amongst wrestling fans, but yeah, it's one of those things. But I fucking hate injuries in professional wrestling,
and especially when it comes to wrestlers that get super over. Like Jada got super over in NXT, and she was just starting her face run. Now, yeah, I know she has haters because of the whole Jey Uso rumor and that bullshit.
Even though that came out to not be fucking true.
It came out to be not true, which haters.
And I think Jay did come out and say, yeah, him and his wife, I think they weren't divorced, but they kind of separated. So it's like that's not
even if they were separated, they're separated. They're not together. Yeah, they didn't get a divorce, so they're still legally married, but they're separated. You can literally get with somebody else when you're separated. That's how life works sometimes. And relationships work.
Oh, absolutely. You
can necessarily not be divorced with somebody, but you can get with somebody else if you're separated because you're in your standpoint, you're not together, but you're legally together still, in a sense. It's confusing, but that's how the law works, and I hate it. But
true.
Again, like you guys are lambasting the guy. Oh, he's still married technically, so he's still technically cheating on his wife. No, he's not because they're separated. But it came out that even though they were separated, it still came out to be not true. And the picture that they were fucking posting around, it looked like they were just talking to each other in a fucking club, like friends.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is too, it's like because we don't even know how much time does Jey Uso have left because he's ain't getting younger, but I think Jey Uso you could say could be
he's a few years. He's got a few years left. But back to the Jada Parker injury, like even though you had the internet smarts dissing her about shit like that, she got over with fans. She got over, and to see someone get hurt, with a freak injury in a match, do I blame Blake for it? No. It happens. Shit happens. So
it's
the nature of the beast. It's the nature of the beast.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's all it is. It's the nature of the beast. Sometimes, things move really quickly. Like that slam came fucking quick. It was on a faster spot.
Yeah.
So they didn't really have time to adjust, the neck, and she got spiked on her neck, and it was just like, it just happens. It happens. Will I go, screw you, Blake, you retired Jada. If Jada ends up retiring from this, which I hope not, I'm not going to go and diss Blake for that shit. Like, y'all like to go and diss Rich Holland for it when
Big E still fucking... Here's another thing.
Hold on. Big E fucking accepted an apology from him.
And he came to freaking...
He holds no grudge over him.
And he came... And mind you, Big E, this is the same man who came to Ridge's defense because of the people were talking so much fucking bad-mouthing Ridge. He's like, oh, you fucking... It's like... Thing is, too, it's like... This goes back to what we said. This is not ballet. One wrong thing... You're either gonna get hurt or it's gonna look embarrassed. You're gonna embarrass yourself on national television. One of those two.
Exactly, man. Exactly.
And unfortunately, what happened on that one episode of SmackDown, you really like. Could that have been a little bit different? Absolutely.
Yeah.
In a way, like I said, I'm not gonna. Nowadays it's like, See, this is why, God, this is pretty much my way to the IWC Smarks. This is a favorite quote of mine.
Shut up, bitch! Oh my God!
I'm something you're not, WWE champion. So
Shut up, bitch. God, I'm sorry, but
Got
that
a
term muscle
feeling
is
a future booking. Soul beats JC. Blake beats Soul. So Blake has a new muscle muffin. Zarya.
God damn it! I'm sorry, but that's too damn funny.
Muscle muffin.
And it's kind of funny.
Dude, I like that one fucking segment where what's her face? Thea Hale hugged Jordan, and then fucking Blake Sadass goes, "Good luck with your muscle muffin," and walks away. I'm like, damn. But yeah, I don't really think Soul's beating JC, which I would love to see it, but because the company's already got plans to call her the hell up.
Yeah,
Like already have plans to call her up.
I mean, I wish they pulled the trigger on her being an NXT champion a little sooner, but
a little sooner. But the thing is, though, I don't think at the time WWE is that high on her yet. But she's had that meteoric rise to where they don't even want her to be the champion in NXT. They want her called up now.
I mean,
and I hope it does. I hope it does happen soon. I really do. I really want Soul on the main roster. Now, I do disagree with you. Dissing Triple H over a character change. She needs a slight character change.
No, I'm not the character change. It's the theme music is where my problem lies.
The theme music, I don't like that, but it's Def Rebel. Def Rebel.
Yeah, that's true.
And it happens, but
why are they? Okay, I'm gonna go on a fucking goddamn rant. If we already knew that fucking Def Rebel's contract was up, why the fuck are they still here? Like, someone asked me.
They got resigned. They evidently got resigned.
Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, God, someone beat me with a fucking wet taco with a goddamn loofah. God fucking damn it.
Question. Am I going to beat you with the wet taco or the loofah?
Why not both?
Or you just want me to toss both at you?
Yeah, if you want to slap with freaking wet, sweaty meat, then go be my goddamn guest.
Okay, no, I'm not going that far. No.
Oh, yeah. That's another thing. Def Rebel. Fuck you on that.
Ass.
Why the hell? God, I swear to God, Def Rebel wants me when tear my damn hair out. I swear.
Dude, Def Rebel ruined it. You had a great fucking theme. You cooked with that first theme, and then you fucking ruined it.
Because it's the way we can describe Def Rebel is like it's like they got one banger thing, and they take one step forward, three steps back. In a sense, when it came to Def Rebel.
You made bangers like Kit Wilson's banger, fucking Seth Rollins' banger, Roman Reigns' banger, Braun Breaker's banger. Yes, you've had a few bangers, but then like a lot of your other fucking talent, y'all fucked over.
Because first of all, no one knows going to know who they are. The way how they're see, and this also goes, and this is also another thing too. There's a thing called presentation. The fact that the thing can't present of who this person is supposed to be, you done fucked up.
And you really done fucked up when the fans bitched about it the entire time, and your whole fucking move. We're gonna give every wrestler a fucking tagline before the theme starts.
Makes no fucking sense. Also, yeah. Here's the thing. Is it bad to say I want... Listen, I don't mind Tiffany Stratton's thing, but I don't know. There was something about her old one in NXT. It's just...
you mean the one with the picture clicks in it?
Yes.
That shit was awesome. But I don't mind her new theme. It's catchy.
But
I do miss that one though. I do miss that one. But the thing is though, she's phased. She's not the daddy's little princess gimmick anymore. Like she's not that character anymore.
True.
So she needed that
Still.
change.
Here's the thing, Steven, I'm going to also add to this too. Stephanie even talked about it in an interview. She was trying to fight for it.
Dude, Stephanie Backhair literally came out in an interview on a fucking podcast saying, I don't like it. I don't like the theme. Theme sucks.
And it clearly, and here's the thing, if another person who, there's a lot of things that was changed that they didn't get notified. Zelina Vega, even she didn't get notified that her name got shortened like at the last fucking minute. No one.
But then fans got pissed so much that they brought back that Zelina Vega name.
Yeah, and now it's
back to Zelina.
It's like,
huh?
It's like, what are we doing here? Look, wrestling as a whole, yeah, there's some justifiable criticisms. WWE, God, there's a fucking list of justifiable bullshit we can criticize for them.
I think we can criticize the music, the presentation of these entrances are just not great, and also the Titantrons. Oh, let's just slap a name on a screen.
Yeah, like random color schemes. It's like
random color schemes.
Because here's the thing: if everybody remembers the freaking of how the Titantrons were back in the day, especially like
you had video packages showcasing the wrestler's talent.
No, not so much.
In some cases, if they didn't give a shit about a wrestler, they just showed them their face.
Pretty much.
Hell, I remember David Flair's fucking Titantron. They showed David Flair one time, and then they just showed Rick the entire fucking time. Because no one gave a shit about David. No one gave a shit.
I mean, God rest his soul. I mean, it's unfortunate what happened.
Yeah, it is unfortunate what happened, but
oh, and that's gonna be another thing. And I know we criticize the writing back now, but let's go back to what was it, 20?
No, we've already lambasted that. Let's not do that anymore. Let's not do that anymore. I know you're getting at, but there are certain times where there's instances where WWE was like, "Oh, let's diss a person's dead relative," and
I was like, "No."
I don't like the Maven thing. I'm like, they should have not done that. They don't need to do that. The Charlotte thing, they didn't need to do that either. But
and to be honest,
they almost did it. They almost did it to Roman's fucking cancer.
Oh yeah, because Moxley made it clear and said, "No, I'm fucking out. Dude. I ain't saying this shit."
Like, I'm not dissing my best fucking friend because you want me to.
I could imagine, like years later, both Chris Nowinski and Maven probably talked about it, like how disgusting they both felt. Because you may not, and Chris Nowinski nowadays. My apologies, I should tell you like how fuming that rebel fucking makes me, but. In all seriousness, though, like, if you have not kept up with what Chris Nowinski does, please, we recommend, like, the dude has done some great fucking work in teaching everyone, protect up here, protect your head, in a sense.
Protect your head, yeah.
And also about learning how to concussions, because God forbid, oh boy, do not get him. Dude, I don't think I've ever seen this man, when it comes to concussions, oh boy, he's going to have a lot to say on that, but in all seriousness though, it's like WWE in the sense like it's like they just can't get out of their own damn way. And the funny thing is that the fact it also implies in the real world too, the fact that like WWE and hell, I mean the fact that a multi-billion-dollar company wrestling promotion decides to cut corners because dude, you're making a shit ton of money. Like there's no need to cut corners. And to be honest,
I think they stopped cutting corners. My problem with the company now isn't the fact that, they're cutting corners, like getting rid of Pyro and all that shit. That was Vince's era. So we're done with that. Now, the problem that I have with the current administration of who runs the company, you're hiking prices for no damn reason. Because you want the same prices as if it's a UFC show. It is not that. You guys are idiots. It's not a UFC show.
Because UFC is a specific niche for a specific
UFC
audience.
is a specific niche for a specific audience. They don't travel a lot. They only like do shows in Vegas and like some overseas shows.
And which is it's justifiable of how much they charge because it is a premium. Which
It's a premium fucking show. But WWE is on TV. It is a TV show. Yes, you have your premium live events. Yes, you have those. But you don't have to fucking have fans pay extra just to go to these shows. And also, why are you blacking out watch parties at these events? Because guess what, you dumb fucking idiots at TKO? Because of these price hikes, your fans can't go.
And hell, you already pissed off hell, that's another perfect example. The businesses in Vegas, they're fucking pissed.
They're fuming.
Right,
and also too, do you expect your average wrestling fan to pay $30 a month to watch a fucking show that may or may not be good?
And mind you, that's $5 that's $5 a match if you break down the math.
Yeah, it's $5 a match.
Sorry, it's $6 because someone
$6. Yeah, it's $6 a match. It's $6 a match. Like the thing is though, if this was like still on Peacock for $9.99, or if it was on fucking Paramount for $13, then okay. If you want to black out watch parties, sure. But then again, you're killing businesses for wrestling fans.
Yeah, that's true.
And again, it is still expensive after a price cut. Yeah, some price cut. What, a few $1,000s?
Yeah, because they already know that fucking WrestleMania 42 isn't selling, and what they're way behind.
47K is still not going to do shit. It ain't going to cut it.
I fucking wonder why.
I fucking wonder why you're not selling. Maybe because, oh yeah, to get ringside seats, you got to give up a fucking mortgage. For handicap seating, you got to give up fucking rent or paying for a used car.
Or actually, that's more. Well, yeah,
it's like $1,000 for fucking handicap seating.
Yeah,
or close to it, but still, like a lot of your wrestling fans have to give up car payments and stuff to even afford to even go to one WWE show.
It's ridiculous. Yeah,
and honestly, kids' college funds.
This is why. Because now, at the time when Endeavor merged with WWE, I was like, okay, cool, they're gonna get ready for the Vince. Now, at the time, we didn't really know that we're going to fucking fuck everything up of where we're at now. It's like, and the fact that Mark Shapiro, I'm going to address this to you, you cheap fuck. The fact you're saying the fact that it's like, oh, the fact that Vince only cared for family. Yeah, no shit. That's the beauty of the pro wrestling
business. Let me finish it for you. Because your brain is so mad that you can't compute words.
Oh my god, I am seeing fucking red. I'm gonna fucking goddamn smack someone with a piece of wet meat.
Again, pause. I don't think they would like that very much, Ron.
I know Mark Shapiro will love to gobble down the piece of wet meat for all I give it.
Whoa! Hey, yo! Whoa! No. But damn, Rob. I can't even speak now because of your shocking ass words. Yeah. But as Rob is saying, like, no fucking shit Vince was catering to families, because that's the fucking beauty of pro wrestling, is the fact that you have... How do you think I grew up as a fan? Because one of my family members showed me wrestling, and I loved it. That's how kids get brought up to be wrestling fans, because their parents or their grandparents, they show them.
It's a tradition thing.
It's a tradition thing. And the thing is, that's what really skews me the fuck out about TKO, and them not catering to families is because you're discrediting those who show their kids, who show their grandkids this stuff. And I may get a little bit emotional here because, my grandfather, died of cancer, but he was the one that fucking showed me wrestling. And I loved it.
Hey, I'll tell you this too. It was my mom who got me in to watch wrestling as a kid in 1999.
Exactly. So here's the point that I'm trying to make here. And what Rob is trying to make. The reason why Vince catered to families so much is because it was a generational thing. Their kids got their kids or grandkids got introduced to wrestling and they loved it. And before that, their parents or grandkids, and it just kept going on and on and on and on for years.
And the thing is,
it's still going on. You see, hell, even though TKO's fucking price gouging families, there's some I saw and I thought this was the cutest thing ever. Like at ringside, I saw a dad and his kid on SmackDown this past week. A dad and his kid watching wrestling. Because, again, it is a generational thing. This is exactly why Vince catered to families. And as much as we hate this motherfucker for the sexual assault shit, that was the one thing he did right.
See, and that's the thing, too. Like, even the Order fans always find a way to... 1985. Exactly. That's what we're saying. It's like there's a trickle down effect. It's like it goes from
trickle down. It is a trickle down. Like,
oh
but here's the thing, and I bet you amount of money, Steven, that in '85 it was your parents or your grandparents that got you into it.
And it's proven.
I bet you amount of money that was the case. Because like Rob is saying, it was a trickle down effect, and it still is to this day.
It's just nowadays, it's like a lot of the families and shit and stuff like that. They stay home and actually watch it on TV because
that's the problem. That is the absolute problem. Families are now they'd rather sit at home and watch it on TV than go to these shows because these shows are so damn expensive. Or they choose your competition, which is now AEW.
Yeah, exactly.
Because AEW doesn't price gouge. They're like, what, $20 a ticket?
So Steven says, believe it or not, he just found it out. See, and that's the beauty of the pro wrestling business, too. People can just find it already on TV one night.
Yeah, there was like some wrestlers that go, I didn't really like wrestling before, but then I was like scrolling through my TV guide and I found wrestling. I'm like, let me see what this is about. And they loved it.
So
but either way, you got stories as to how they, and you get it's like a reverse effect. You got your dad hooked. But again, it's the same fucking thing, but in reverse.
Exactly.
So you can take your dad to shows, but wait, you can't because tickets are too damn expensive.
And the thing is too, it's like these ticket prices nowadays, like they don't justify. Because if you really look at how the product is nowadays, it's not where it needs to be when it comes to the. Because I feel like if you really do think about it, if they're going quantity over quality, in a sense, because the quantity of the price gouging, all this shit like that, and doesn't help the creative team is also fucking brain dead at times because there's a bunch of fucking old goddamn men and they're like, yeah, we're looking at you, Bruce Pritchard, and goddamn Michael Hayes. Get the fuck out, dude.
And also Road Dogg on SmackDown, not knowing where the fuck he is half the fucking time.
Shady Pines is calling. Go check yourselves into Shady Pines retirement home and have some nice tapioca pudding while you shit yourselves to the end of days.
I don't think they're that old. God damn.
Well, I mean, you
gotta be borderline decrepit to do that.
Well, I mean, the only one who looks decrepit is fucking Michael Hayes.
Yeah, he looks decrepit as fuck.
That's the one that needs to go to Shady Pines at that point.
Yeah.
This dude's what, 70-something years old?
Yeah. Hold on, let me look this fucking shit up for a minute.
He's gotta be in the 70s. I'll tell you that much. God.
Damn, if I can fucking spell. This will be easier when I get this fucking PC because I'm fat fingering fucking buttons.
I mean, who hasn't fat finger buttons?
He is 66.
By the way, he's old as fucking
He's
dirt.
old as dirt. Yeah, he's old as dirt.
Goddamn, I mean, fucking goddamn Noah can freaking build an ark for it. Or like fucking goddamn Moses, like oh god. So Tyler, before we get into the next topic, how does Moses like his tea? Or how does he make his coffee?
Oh dear God, what's his joke? Oh God, I don't know.
He brews it.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh God!
Oh yeah, speaking of anyone who's watching the Facebook side of things, who especially to friends of mine who I went to high school with, me and Tyler for most in particular. This is what you see, like I said, when it comes to dark humor, all it's off limits. Well, to an extent. Let me clarify that before y'all taking that out of context. But moving on. WWE has announced a new PLE for the month of May, and it's Clash in Italy. Now, I'm actually kind of happy Italy's finally getting one of their own.
Please don't price gouge. Please don't price gouge Italy. Please don't price gouge Italy. They deserve a wrestling show.
But then again, knowing Italy, I don't really think usually the European markets are never usually that bad when it comes to their ticket prices. It's here in America is where the fucking problem lies. Oh, yeah.
Sponsored by Olive Garden.
Also,
no
another food chain who went.
No. It better be sponsored by Olive Garden's breadsticks. Be specific.
Exactly, because right now Olive Garden's the only one, and also too, even oh boy, that was the fucking sponsor. Oh, Italians are not going to be fucking happy because first of all, they consider that fake ass Italian shit.
They'll boo the fuck out of it. They boo the fuck out of it.
If you have authentic Italian food, that's a whole different experience. Because like
dude, I went to this Italian joint. It's authentic. It's a really authentic Italian joint in Rhode Island. Dude, Olive Garden skims you the fuck out. They give you, dude, this restaurant I went to, I shit you not, fucking massive ass plates of fucking pasta.
Because here's the thing,
fucking glorious.
Because here's the thing, Italians know how to cook, and there's a thing called it's made with love. Italians, they know how to do it.
And they give you proper portions too. They give you big ass portions.
Yeah, 100%. But it is going to be interesting to see what the crowd's going to be looking like in Italy, because because Italy right now to me is still kind of and shout to our Italian people who do watch this, when it comes from our reach. I do think you're going to bring the house down in May for Flash.
Oh man, imagine that fucking crowd, bro. That crowd's going to be hot.
Now, it's also kind of crazy too. And this one kind of ties into it. It is going to be funny too, because remember, because Rhea talked about this on Real, she's also part Italian, so that is going to be freaking hilarious.
I see the Italian in her.
Oh yeah, you can definitely tell she's got
I see a little bit of the Italian in her for sure.
God, now she pulls out speaking Italian. Oh my God, dude, I'm gonna fucking have a heart attack.
Me and you will both fucking faint. I don't even like Real like that. If I hear that, I'm going down.
Oh shit! Everybody knows me. Like, I'll go down regardless. Anytime a Rhea's on my screen.
I know, you're like, oh boy.
Say, well,
dude, but if Liv Morgan starts speaking Italian, I'm going fucking down too. She's Italian.
You and I are both folding.
I'm going fucking down.
God, who else?
This chair will go back.
Now, my thing is, like, who else is Italian? Because you got Liv.
You got Liv, who's Italian. Rhea, who's Italian. Part Italian, yeah.
I'm trying to think.
I don't know. I think it's only them two that I know of.
It is. But oh God, I don't know if they're still doing the. I mean, shit, for shits and giggles, why not bring Santino Marella out to freaking Italy for Clash for shits and giggles?
I bet you they will do that. I'm going to tell you this right now.
Please, I am begging you.
Even though he's a fake, he's probably not a fake Italian. He probably is Italian, legitimately. But, dude, that crowd is going to pop.
Remember, this is the same man who. I'm surprised that this is the same man who even because, like I said, when it comes to the comedy characters, he just God, yeah. Let's put it that way.
The fact that he broke John Cena, Kelly, Batista.
And called fucking damn and broke Sheamus because
he told Sheamus he had a ketchup beard, and fucking goddamn Sheamus went down laughing.
Yeah.
He called him pasty white. Sheamus broke.
At the same time, man, he's not wrong. Us Irish. Here's the thing: as someone who's part Irish, we are pasty as a motherfucker, as y'all can fucking tell. I know my light's it's not helping it, but you can definitely tell I am.
Yeah, I think that the light. I think that the lighting washes everybody out.
Here's the thing too, because we'll have an LED bowl in my bedroom. As Gooey fucking calls me a mayonnaise fruit for whatever goddamn reason, I don't know where that fucking.
I got multiple nicknames y'all call me.
Veggie Boy, ketchup bottle fucker.
Now for whatever fucking reason, because you thought it, not me, not my parents, you call me ketchup fucker, and I don't like it.
Oh, boo hoo.
Boo hoo. I'll take Veggie Boy all day because that's just funny.
Coping and seething. You just can't accept what you're seeing. Yes, you're coping and seething.
You fucking bitch. You motherfucking bitch. Anyway, let's move on.
Moving on. Thunder Rosa. As everybody who's kept up with Dynamite this past Wednesday with myself and Tyler and Gully as well. Thunder Rosa came back after being out with an undisclosed injury. Which we never didn't know the severity of, but it probably was bad enough to kept her out for 7 months. I was like, God.
Mm-hmm.
And poor her. I mean, the fact that her and Tony said it's like Thunder Tits. I was like, God damn.
Thunder Tits. No, and you see Renee like.
Yeah, because
he was trying not to fucking die laughing. Thunder Tits. I'm like, what the fuck?
And that's great, and that's phenomenal too. That she's finally getting back into in-ring action out of being out.
Yeah, tonight on Collision, she's going to be wrestling Julia Hart.
But she has admitted that her in-ring career was probably quote unquote over during her most original. Nope, that's not the one. Oh, there it is.
Statlander can't get cleared because of the strap match. Yeah, that's
Dude,
the thing is though, that's more like a scripted thing.
That's like a story.
That's a storied injury.
Because I believe I say the way they're doing it, I think they're going to build for a rematch at Revolution. I think that's what's going to happen.
Yeah. And I think Thunder Rosa is going to help out Chris.
Yeah. But Thunder Rosa has admitted that her in-ring career was quote-unquote probably over after her most recent injury absence. It's been, and credit to Jamie Toolin of Wrestle Talk, who put this out. Rosa spoke on Busted Open Radio, expressed her excitement ahead of her return, and how she wants to still prove herself tonight. She can still compete at the highest level. She goes to say, quote, I'm excited. There's like 5 different feelings I'm feeling right now. I got a knot in my stomach. I got nerves, and it's always good to have nerves right before a big return. This would have been the second time that I've been gone for a long time. I've been out for 8 months. I can tell you physical therapy was key for me to come back the way I came back. It was rough, and just the fact that I had to take smaller steps, even to do simple things. It took me a while, and it was very scary. So now the pressure is on, even more for myself, because I have nothing to prove to anyone. I want to make this very clear. Everything that I'm doing is to prove, that I'm doing to prove to myself that I still got it, that I still deserve a spot. I can get an opportunity again. Life gives me an opportunity to do something I worked so hard for the last 12 years. I am beyond excited.
Dude, I'm happy that she's back. I'm really happy she's back. That injury was a pretty bad injury. But I think also the reason why she was out, she was doing wrestling shows in her home state of Texas. So Credit to her for that as well.
Speaking of Under the Thunder Road, she also even talked about on Busted Open that she opened up the personal struggles she faced during her absence, admitting that she questioned whether she would return to AEW at all during the quote-unquote dark times. She says, quote, I have a message for everyone who's been super supportive. By the way, for my comeback, it's not to give up, especially during the dark times, because this injury, believe me, was dark. There was some moments I was like, I'm never going to wrestle again. So I'm extremely excited for Collision to wrestle Julia Hart to become champion again, to do my best, even to show even better than the last time than you saw me. So
hell yeah, Thunder, hell yeah.
So yeah, so basically we don't know because like some of these injuries can, we can speculate on all we want on what kind of injuries she probably had. But consider the fact that she contemplated she didn't think she was going to wrestle again. Boy, that's tall bond. Yeah, and that's another thing too that a lot of people don't know about the wrestling business too. This takes not just takes a toll on the body, but also it takes a toll up here. A lot of people you tend to forget, and consider that Thunder Rosa had a lot of mental health problems because of how long she's been gone, because she didn't think she was going to be good again, or the fact that she wants to try to start back from square one, and not saying not to prove to anybody that she's still got it, but kind of in a way going to prove it in a sense. So I'm kind of happy that she is going to really do well and hopefully get back to where she needs to be, because it's kind of it's going to be interesting. So, and now with Tekla being the, because now that's a matchup I do want to see at some point down the road, is her Thunder Rosa and Tekla going at because like, yeah,
that'd be a good match. Also, can we reform Thunder Tits? That was funny.
Yeah, because they were going to call themselves, because originally she was going to say Thunderstorm until freaking Tony's
Thunder Tits.
I was like, and the freaking Thunder Rosa is like, what?
What? And then Renee is just like trying to hold it back because she's trying not to laugh. And
speaking of Renee, the fact that many times she almost got hit by a shoe because of freaking Tony Storm, that's a whole different
numerous occasions.
So, now moving on to Mickie James. This, when I was reading this, like, oh, this is like, you know what? Kudos to her. So Mickie James helped a former WWE star get a job in TNA wrestling. Now, this applies to everybody. If anybody wants to guess who this star is, go right ahead and guess.
Elena Black.
Nope.
Indy Hartwell.
Nope.
The Daria.
Nope.
Shit, who would it be?
So this former star in question is known as Ash by Elegance.
Mickie James, okay, that's dope.
So Mickie James has revealed that she was instrumental in getting a former champion's foot in the door in TNA wrestling following her release from WWE. Ash by Elegance, formerly known as Dana Brooke, was released by WWE in September 2023 after almost a decade in the company. Which that still fucking is crazy that she spent 10 years in the company. That still is mind-boggling.
No, she didn't spend 10 years in the company because she wasn't there in 2013.
Almost a decade. So she almost had the 10-year service time. That's crazy, which is crazy. Months following her departure, Brooke reinvented herself as Ash by Elegance and debuted in TNA Wrestling in January 2024, which, by the way, has been fucking but nothing but money for her ever since.
I'm going to say this right now. Thanks to Mickie James for not quitting on her and telling her, you need to go for it. If you want to, if you love the business, just go for it, and I'll get your foot in the door in TNA. Credit to Mickie for that. But also credit to Ash by actually working her ass off to get better in the ring, and she's done exceptional.
Yeah, and consider the fact she had us worried on that one episode of TNA Impact, or she said she had to vacate the Knockouts Championship. I was like, no, don't tell. I was like, the thing
is though, it was her wording that had us panicking because she was like, because before she put the belt down and vacated it, she goes, I don't know if I'm going to be able to wrestle again or not.
I was like, oh
And we were
no.
like, oh no, you know.
And credit the fact that she actually avoided a major injury scare to the point that she's not in ring retired. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, thank. But speaking of Gabby AF ahead of on the February 26th of her and Ash's face-to-face confrontation. Oh, well, Tyler looks like we're gonna have to be streaming that episode. Wait, did we just? Oh shit, that's coming up this week.
Yeah, we're streaming that episode. We're streaming it.
Speaking of Gabby AF, ahead of she and Elegance's face-to-face confrontation on the February 26th episode of TNA Impact, Mickie James discussed that the recent physical confrontation at TNA No Surrender and Ash's social media comments. Mickie goes on to say, she says, quote, I don't know who she thinks she's talking to. Apparently she's mixing me up with somebody else because I'm a phone call away, obviously. In a way, take this with a in a way, but yeah. Oh yeah. And so, I'm a phone call away, obviously, and I hope she doesn't think she's going to start Twitter beefing with me because that's not happening. We're not doing that, honey. I'm happy to show up next week. I'll be there with bells on and boots for sure. The best boots because I do have a lot to say. Oh my god, if we're going to get a fucking match between those two, please. Oh, yeah, put that shit right there. Just going to let that be known. Because let's for real, if it weren't from fucking Mickie James, we wouldn't get the fucking where the Knockouts division is nowadays. Credit, that's another you get. That's crazy. I was just gonna let them know that she pushed her foot off. Yeah. Oh God. AJ Francis, God have mercy on your soul.
You're going to be wrestling a psychopath.
Well, that's why I'm calling myself the psychopath for a reason.
Run, dude, run as fast as you can.
And then after all that, but Mickie also reflected on her and Ash's friendship and the roles that she played getting Dana Brooke into TNA following her release. She says, "quote I love Ash. We travel together. We wrestle together. If she thinks about it, she really thinks deep down. She called me when she got let go with WWE, and she didn't really know what to do. I talked to her some, and then I was like, let me talk to Tommy. Let me see. I don't do that for a lot of people. Not for nothing, but once you give someone your validation or your credit or something like that, you will hope they will do right by that, not make you look like a fool. So I love Ash. I love Ash. Think she's extremely talented. I don't know. I just don't know her as a friend. I just haven't talked to her in a while. Well, that's kind of repeating. But in a way, credit to Mickie James for in a way, kind of helping Dana Brooke become the best version of herself, because Dana Brooke in WWE, like we said, was green as goose shit. Like, she couldn't wrestle, she couldn't cut a promo to save her life. She was just a complete goofball as how they were presenting her.
I'm gonna speak. I'm gonna say. I'm gonna give you an analogy in NFL terms. Put it this way: her right now, she's basically 2025 Sam Darnold.
Yeah.
In other teams, not great. Teams weren't thinking highly of him. He goes and wins the championship. Same thing with Dana Brooke in wrestling. She spent so many years in one company. She wasn't getting any better. She wasn't improving. She goes to a different company, one of the best out there. Like,
and the fact they gave her a shot as the world champion in the Knockouts division, like, that really says it all of the hard work that she's put in to really showcase, the true what Dana Brooke can be. So I have like nothing but praises for both, not just for Mickie James, but also for Dana Brooke for putting her best foot forward. And I think this rivalry is going to be very interesting to watch.
I'm proud of Ash. I am proud of Ash, and I'm not going to call her Dana Brooke because that's her other name. We'll call her Ash. I'm proud. I'm proud of her. I'm very proud of her, and the fact that Mickey James wants to feud with her. That says something.
Why the hell not? Like, sign me
Why
up for
not?
that shit, dude. I mean,
Yeah,
hello,
why
she's one
not?
of the
Like
reasons
have
why.
one more run before you end up retiring.
Even though I think
Because
Mickey
right
James.
now she's technically like semi-retired.
Yeah,
So I think do one more full run and then actually like full on retire. Even though
I
it's
do
gonna
think Mickey
suck,
James
but
for sure. She is definitely going to help big because I mean, hello, she's the reason why where the TNA Knockouts division is. I mean, when she first got because when did she get there? Was around like 05
no, whoa, oh 05.
for Mickey? Because I know it.
She was there in the beginning of TNA, and then she got signed to WWE in like 05, 06. And then, but when the Knockouts division really kicked off,
that had been what?
it was when she went to TNA as Mickey James. But let me see here. I'm gonna go here for a minute. She went to TNA. Or no, she signed in fucking WWE in 03. What the hell?
I know. Damn.
And she debuted in 05 in the main roster. But her TNA run started in 2010. 2010,
Okay.
2011.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was September 22nd of 2010.
Okay.
That was when she really started kicking off that Knockouts division.
Yeah. I think she might have been. Well, she did talk about. Oh, yeah, she did.
She was in OVW. She was in OVW for like 2 years, and then she got called up in 05.
Well, kind of made a very good first impression. I'll tell you that much. But at the same time, like we said, we did in the last episode that we did. Like she also was spreading a message at the same time of how crazy fans can fucking be.
Yeah.
But
well, we've already talked about that though.
No, yeah. However, moving to another to Steve Sting's son, Stephen Borden. So a former WWE star has been privately coaching Stephen Borden following his recent in-ring debut. Following the second generation star's first match in October 2025, Stephen Borden Jr., who wrestles as Stephen Borden, has been involved in dark matches at AEW and ROH tapings. Speaking on the Podcast with Darren Paltrowitz, New Japan Pro Wrestlers Fred Rosser, and if anybody knows who that is, formerly known as WWE's Darren Young, has noted that he's been helping to privately train Stephen Borden Jr.
Right.
It's like calling training Borden in a personal project. The former WWE star said, "The coaching is pretty full-time with me. I'm working with Sting's son, Stephen Borden, helping him to groom privately and helping him to become all that he's created to be inside the ring. He's working hard, doing some dark matches, getting some reps out in front of the crowd. That means a lot to me. That's a personal project I'm trying to conquer." In a way,
I hope it works. I hope it works out. I really hope it works out for Steve Jr. and he becomes a star.
Boy, if he can be a star like his pops, oh boy, that's going to be interesting.
Yeah, for a fact. If he becomes a star like his pops,
I wouldn't be opposed to that.
I wouldn't be opposed to putting him in the dojo too
because
to learn that
he
style.
Because like I said, he can travel. Like I said, there's a lot of different promotions he can learn a lot from. Like New Japan. I mean, it's probably everywhere else. But it's kind of. I thought it was freaking Darren. Man, the fact that Darren Young's still doing some wrestling stuff. I think he's like semi-retired nowadays. I believe he.
Let me see.
Yeah, just definitely fact check that for me because I'm not entirely too sure. because like I said, I'd be stupid. I'd be wrong.
He has not retired.
Oh wow!
But he's wrestling for New Japan, but he also is a head trainer for the New Japan Academy.
Okay.
He has indicated that he still has a lot left in the tank and remains active in the wrestling scene.
Okay.
But but what he's doing, he's sharing his time to help other wrestlers coming up.
Oh shit!
So he's splitting his time between active wrestler and trainer.
Oh, okay.
That's dope. I'm proud of him.
Dude, I still kind of miss Aaron Young, to be honest.
Even though they couldn't find a character to get him over worth a damn. I will say this: WWE actually did try with him.
Yeah,
but nothing to get over.
And he that's not just WWE. You're gonna give him credit too for trying too.
Yeah.
But I think in reality, I think what kind of really worked was with him and Titus being a tag team. I think that's kind of what really
that kind of worked. But let's be honest, the fans were more favoring Titus than
Darren. That's true.
Because Titus had an easier time getting over, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, he had no problems getting
over. No issues getting over.
Anytime, any single match, and you can definitely tell in his singles matches too, like he would get a nice little pop, no matter even though yes, I know he hit the most funniest moments of all in pro wrestling history, but however, God, if you can get that great move to add more to the knowledge, that's gonna be fucking nuts. Because now he's gonna if he teaches him to do the miss, oh my lord.
I don't think he'll teach him to do the miss. I think the miss is like
then again, that's like a sacred
that's like a sacred thing for Japanese wrestlers.
Then again, you may never know.
Because I've never seen an American or any other ethnicity do the mist. I've never seen a French guy do it. I've never seen an American guy do it. I've never seen a Canadian guy do it. It's always just been Japanese wrestlers.
I mean, we've seen a Frenchman become a luchador, which is still kind of fucking funny.
That's
But last and final thing before we get out of the last and final topic, and this one ties back to Mickie James too, because she actually made some comments during the on the promo that Stephanie Figueroa cut on the back on the 16th episode, February 16th episode of Raw. One of the biggest talking points was obviously Stephanie Figueroa's comments directing scathing, quote unquote scathing comments directed at Liv Morgan, in which the women's world champion cut down the quote unquote bullshit idea. However, Mickie, she did say this. I came up from the indies and I came up the same way. I don't know how long Stephanie's been grinding on the independent scene before she got a shot for television, but I'm sure it wasn't 7 years. Maybe it was. I don't know. I think that Liv busted her ass too, which, to be fair, that is a great assessment. Shut it.
But here's my thing with that. Like, honestly, like, I don't blame Stephanie for the promo. I don't blame Liv for the promo. It's whoever fucking wrote the shit.
Yeah, that.
Because I feel like what Mickey's trying to say is they need to fact check shit before they write shit. Because like for 7 years, I don't think she's been in the indies for 7 years either. Because I feel like she did spend a little bit of time in the indies, but CMLL picked her up. And that's not technically indies, in a sense. It's like a big Mexican promotion. She also spent time in AEW for a match.
Yeah, and it's probably like smaller indie promotion that she's done. Like that's.
I'm sure she did a few indie promotions, but I'm not sure if it's 7 years either. But again, I'm not going to discredit Stephanie and say she didn't work hard. Oh, she did.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, Liv worked hard too. But
And
it's
the
the
thing too,
fact that what Stephanie was trying to say in the promo, they written it terrible for her.
Yeah.
Stephanie was trying to say, yeah, you worked hard to get to where you are today, but here's the problem. Nowadays, you hide behind your boyfriend.
yes, and
That's how the story is going. But the thing is like the way they written it, they were saying it was basically saying, you know, I'm better than you. You didn't work for shit, even though you legit worked at a fucking Hooters, wanting to become a wrestler. WWE
yeah,
calls
and in the
you.
way that promo, and it's like,
WWE calls you. You struggled for a minute in NXT. You got called up. You struggled for like a good decade.
yeah, until Triple H had to help.
Until you got better in the ring and Triple H Triple H finally saw something in you and you got better. So I don't think they should have said that Liv didn't work for her shit. She did.
Oh yeah, it wasn't easy. I mean, me and Guitar
It
can
wasn't
attest to
easy.
that because God,
But
good Lord.
I feel like that was on part of like the writing staff that wrote that, and I don't think it was good.
And also too, like you can also blame the writing staff now, especially from the first shot that Liv fired was calling Stephanie Vaquera. Yeah,
A whore. I'm gonna say it. She got called.
whoever fucking wrote that,
Whoever wrote that is distasteful as fuck. Like, do you not realize that her ex beat the shit out of her,
try to kill her,
tried
literally.
to kill her, and you have enough gall to write in a promo that she's a whore?
Yeah, and if you go back to our reaction on that Raw stream, yeah, our reactions kind of said it all. It's like, there's no way she just fucking just said that, dude.
Yeah.
I was like, ain't no way. Because, and I know, you know, we know if I know Liv the way how she is outside the ring, I don't think she's that kind of person to really to be that type of person. And
I bet you she was apologizing profusely to Steph backstage, and Steph was probably like, "That's not you. That's the fucking script. I'm more mad at the writers than I am at you, Liv." That's probably what she said backstage.
And I think it's too. I think that. See, and this is gonna be. Yeah, and then I think that's a good point too of how that promo kind of went. It's like whoever the freaking who's put these scripts together when it comes to the promo abilities, especially because like I said, there's different ways. It's like look, I like how the storyline, this rivalry is going between Liv and Stephanie Vaquera. I think it's great. The problem, like Tyler said, it's the fucking promos or whoever's writing it, because there's a time and a place, or the fact that there's no fact checking done, there's no like grammar checks, or it like just for crying out loud, like the fact that it has to go greenlit to like 3 other departments just for this shit to go through it.
If I saw the fact that in a promo, and if I saw the script is what I'm trying to say. If I saw the script and the fact that it would say you're a whore in a fucking promo, whether it's English or Spanish, and if I knew, and knowing what I know, if I was Triple H and I knew that Steph was getting mistreated by her ex-boyfriend or ex-husband,
ex-boyfriend at the time,
I'm ripping that script. I am ripping the shit out of that script. Like, I'm full on.
Because let's be real. Because what Triple H to me, I don't think it's too. I think this is where I think Sean also can come in too when it comes to the promo abilities. Because both Sean and Triple H are very good on the mic in their respective careers. Like, and that's what Tyra said too. I think if we're putting something in the Triple H's shoes, who also was decent, was good on the mic. And seeing that, it's like, you have got to be, That's like
I feel like the problem. I feel like the problem with Triple H's writing is the fact that he's trying to write stories like how Vince wrote him. A lot of shock value, like calling Stone Cold a pussy that one time, or the Katie Vick shit, which I want to burn from my fucking memory.
Yo, I think we all do.
Or the fact that you had him be racist towards goddamn Booker T that one time in 03. Yeah. Now, I feel like Triple H is trying to bank on that and try to make shock value like Vince was.
There's a time and a place for that.
There's a time and a place. Back in the early 2000s, you could kind of get away with that.
Yeah.
Like, there wasn't internet to where people could use their Twitter fingers and bitch about it. Like,
now,
yes, you have people that, hated the shit, like, rightfully fucking so, because that's fucking disturbing.
And mind you, sorry, I don't mean to cut you off, Tyler, but that's the same thing to add to this too. So there's no Twitter fingers. However, back in the day, there was a thing called blogs, and there was forums. Remind you, forums and blogs. That was pre-Twitter back in the early to mid 2000s. So if you
nobody really read the fucking forums because the forums weren't even that big back then.
But still,
the forums. Yeah, they had wrestling forums and stuff and things like that. But I don't really think like forums really popped off that people thought that they would back in the 2000s.
And nowadays, you got things like Reddit. It's a different type of forum, but you have people do a lot of interacting on Reddit, and
Reddit's a good forum site, but I don't really think a lot of people use Reddit anymore.
Not true.
Like, not many people use Reddit for that type of thing anymore. But the thing it's just like we're in a different era of wrestling Triple H where you can't make shock value shit like that. You can't have somebody come out and call somebody a whore in Spanish. Like,
or the fact that you didn't,
especially when wrestling fans know Steph's backstory when it comes to failed relationships. Like, her ex-boyfriend beat the piss out of her and tried to kill her.
Mm-hmm.
And you basically told her in a promo, yeah, that's bullshit. You slept around. And I don't. That's not cool. That isn't fucking cool.
And the fact
but back to the promo that Mickey James is talking about. Y'all just need to fact check shit before you write scripts like that.
Yeah.
Fact check shit. And I feel like the company, and it ties into the previous one with the Spanish whore thing. Fact check shit. That's all we ask.
And Mickey James is pretty much saying the quiet part of that. Just make sure you just she didn't not even specifically fact check, but she said in a way that make sure you fact check this shit before you green light it. It's getting to the point where it's like I can't imagine the amount of disgust I would say that Liv had on herself because of what she said. I know it's like,
she was disgusted by that promo. She was disgusted. Because again, even though people say that the character of Liv wears her heart on her sleeve, I feel like the person behind the character wears her heart on her sleeve.
Oh yeah,
I feel like, and I bet you amount of money the Gianna side of her was apologizing. Apologizing.
Because first of all, she's not that type of person to stoop that or go below the belt.
She's not that type of person. Like if you like met Liv in real life and stuff like that, I've seen people online meeting and greeting with her and stuff at meet and greets, and she seems like a stand-up fucking person. Like, she's not that type of person to call somebody a slut or a whore.
And the fact that Triple H had the balls to green light that for the first shot that lived through.
Yeah.
That was on, and I know, and if I'm and seeing how Stephanie is, and she's also looks like a stand-up person, like, I can imagine she had to apologize, for being, coming off as aggressive. And, I mean, there is a way you can't have them to be aggressive in a sense, but the fact that this company and Triple H and the creative team want to go below the belt for shock value. He's like at the expense of someone like a Stephanie Vaquero who had to go through a lot of fucking. And also, here's
And
another
I feel like
PSA.
I feel like Liv crying, it makes more sense because I feel like, you know, she didn't expect Steph to come at her aggressively in that promo.
Yeah,
Because if you look at the translation of that promo, I'm like, why the fuck did Liv cry? I feel like it was the tone of how Steph spoke to her. It was way too aggressive.
yeah.
Like she legit hated Liv, which wasn't
In
true.
reality, I don't think that's not even the case. And the thing
Like-
is, too, but we're talking about another guy that needs to be pissed off. That's Stephanie's man, Miles Moore. Oh, look, I know.
I think there's 4 people in this whole scenario that needs to be pissed. Steph, Miles, Liv, and Dom. All 4 of them needs to be pissed. And I bet you they are. Because, again, even though Dom is a heel off of on television, off TV, he's dope as hell as a person.
Even though it's still kind of funny, he gets booed everywhere he goes in public places. But I mean,
but again, he's just being a heel. But the thing is, though, it's like off TV, he's a dope fucking person.
oh, absolutely. Liv's a fucking sweetheart when you really get to see how
Liv's a damn sweetheart. Steph's a damn sweetheart, and Miles, he's a fucking dope ass fucking person.
Even though he's a lucky bastard, but that's
Yeah, we got the point. We got that's not going to tangent here. But that's the thing. It's just like all 4 of them need to be pissed.
Absolutely, but I think who needs to take the aggression out on that is probably Miles, because you don't.
I think the person that needs to take aggression, I feel like she's strong enough to do it. Got to be Steph. Got to be.
Oh yeah.
Like who are you to write that I'm a whore in a promo?
Yeah, and in a way, kind of defend Liv in a sense. To the defense, like first of all, it's like you
And
don't
why?
do that.
I'd be like, why the hell did you write that I'm a whore in a promo and made her say that to my face?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, call us soft all you want. I don't give a fuck. That shit wasn't cool from the company.
And it's
Wasn't
cool.
cool.
You need to, yeah, and the fact that, and here's the thing too, and last and final thought, like we all, because once we knew the news came out that her ex in Mexico tried to freaking off her, I was like, yeah, and the fact that it's like, I was like, yeah, she had to get out of there, which to be fair, and also PSA, if you're going to be one of those people that want or DV people, there's a special place in hell for you, but also to domestic violence survivors. This applies to same what we said earlier with Janelle Grant. I think there is a hotline, and I think you can call, but
Hold on. What, the sexual assault hotline?
no, for domestic violence.
Hold on.
But while Tyler,
Yeah, if when I look it up, we could put it in the description below, because I think that'd be nice to do that. Yes, they do have a hotline.
oh, they do.
They do, and it's not just in English. It's English and Spanish and 200 plus languages. So anybody can do it.
Absolutely. So
Also, you can not only call them, you can text them.
absolutely. So
if you want me to say the number, Rob,
because I'm going to put
it's 800
800
799
799
7233.
7233.
And also, you can text the word "begin" in all caps to 888-788.
Hang on.
Damn, hurry up, so finger ass.
Shut up, asshole. Or don't make him come over there with a ketchup bottle.
Don't dare do that ketchup bottle shit, dude.
All right, what's the
So write the word text and then put beginning capital letters,
already have that.
and then put TO and no capital letters.
Yep, already got that.
88
88
7
7.
88. We'll put that in description below. So if y'all need help with any of that, because this episode there's a growing theme: domestic violence or sexual assault.
Yeah, because it seems like I don't know, man. Look, we know the wrestling business is like I said, to all like the sexual assault survivors, and same with the people who had to go through DV.
Yeah.
We hear you, we see you.
Yep.
And there's any times like if you have the courage to speak up, please. Your voice is probably the best way to get everything out. Because there's no, and you know, we're always here. Like I said, this is the reason why we do what we do, and you know, raise awareness. Which, by the way, we gotta do another one of those too.
We gotta do another charity stream. That'd be cool.
Mm-hmm.
But on a less somber note, let's get to our new favorite game. Let's get to it.
Even though I fucked up the first time, but that's my fault.
Guess the wrestler.
Alrighty.
By their accolades. Let's begin. So this man or woman, it's a man.
Okay, it's a man.
This man is a 3-time Intercontinental Champion.
Are we talking about the past, like WWF or WWE?
WWE.
Okay, so
He's a 3-time Intercontinental Champion. He is a 2-time WWE Tag Team Champion. He is a 1-time United States Champion and a 1-time Raw Tag Team Champion.
Oh, fucking hell.
This should be a layup.
All right, I'm trying to, because right now it ain't, because I'm trying to run down the list of IC Intercontinental Champions in my head. Because I know the ones that have the tie for the most reigns is The Miz and Jericho. So that's off the list because they have both with 9. I believe Nick Nemeth, I think, is a 6-time Intercontinental, 5 or 6 Intercontinental Champion.
Right.
3. Oh. Is he still current? Is he still active?
He is still active, but not in WWE.
Oh, motherfucker. So that doesn't help. So he's still active elsewhere.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay. So that doesn't fucking help because so there's 1-time United States,
2-time Tag Champion and 1-time Raw Tag Team Champion.
Is the 2-time Tag Champions, is that what the new belts?
I'm not gonna tell you.
Isn't it Christian?
No.
No, that's not right. I'm fucking stupid. Because Edge and Christian had a lot more tag team title reigns than 2.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That Raw tag. Oh, the Raw. That's fucking me up.
This should be a fucking layup. I swear to God. If you don't get this.
Dude, okay. 3-time Intercontinental. No, because Bryan Danielson, he's held the World Championship a couple of times, so that doesn't really help. No, the Hardys, because they have more title reigns than that. Oh, motherfucker! Son of a bitch!
I'm telling you, bro. This should be a layup.
I know, but that's a small resume of accolades. It's not Sammy, is it?
It's not Sammy.
Okay, I kind of figured.
Think
Because I got-
overall, like throughout the years overall.
Oh, son of a bitch! Because the reason
But think 2000s, 2010s.
okay, so we're doing makes because the reason so tell you because my reason was the reason was Sammy being a one-time United States champion and the one when he held the Raw Tag Team Championship or whatever. That's where my freaking mind went to. All right, so we're going for what? So we're going through 2000s to the early 2010s. God, this is
not early 2010s. The 2010s as a whole.
Okay, so it's a whole.
Yeah.
It's not. No, it's not Kevin Owens, is it?
Nope.
Fuck.
This man has wrestled in both those eras.
Oh, wait a second. Is that Shelton?
Yup.
When the fuck okay, question. When the fuck did he hold the Raw Tag Team Championships? Because
It was with the Hurt Business, bro.
That really fucked me up.
It was him and Cedric. It was during COVID. It was during COVID when they won that shit.
See, I forgot about the COVID years, to be quite honest. Oh, I feel so fucking stupid. I forgot he
But at least you got the answer eventually.
I had to think.
You really had to think there. I almost stumped you.
Yeah, because
if I didn't say think 2000s and 2010s, you wouldn't have got it.
Oh no, I would not forget because there's a lot of names you could say between those times.
And that's why I was saying, was it the old belt or new belts? And I said I ain't telling you because I knew I'm getting you.
I was gonna say because it is still kind of a shame that Shelton Benjamin should have had more time and should have had more IC title runs, but that's just me. Or hell,
I think he should have had at least one more IC title run, in my opinion.
Exactly, and maybe a shot at the World Championship too. Had everything go.
Dude should have had the World Championship. Dude, he should have had the World. Honestly, I kind of understand why WWE didn't do it in the 2010s because he was starting to lose a lot of that skill and a lot of that speed.
I mean, well, he was getting older, so I mean,
he was getting older. He was getting older, but he was still talented. He just didn't have that speed that he used to have. Now in the 2000s, he definitely should have held the damn title.
I mean, that's why
definitely should have held the damn title then.
Oh, absolutely. But that Raw Tag Team Championship and fucking COVID really that almost threw me. That threw me for a goddamn loop because I do not remember him holding that with Cedric.
But that's my fault. Honestly, I don't remember half the shit that happened during COVID when it came to wrestling.
That's my point because I don't remember the freaking that tag team title ring.
I remember that tag team title ring because that was one of the shining moments, and I remember Drew winning the title, obviously, but I don't remember shit from that fucking time. Because that time was so fucking dark because nobody was in the fucking building.
It was just weird.
They were holding shows, and honestly, when they had no fans and they were doing the performance era or the performance center shit, that felt awkward as fuck to watch.
Oh yeah, especially the WrestleMania too, which was awkward as all hell.
Honestly, I skipped that WrestleMania. I didn't even watch it that year.
I think mostly everybody did.
I fucking skipped it. I'm like, this don't feel like a WrestleMania. If you're doing a performance era or performance center show, no.
I was the only one.
Luckily, that next year they brought fans back and they did a WrestleMania there.
Absolutely, and the thing is,
at the venue they were supposed to be the year previous.
And the thing is, too, we all knew the MVP of the pandemic era, and that was Drew McIntyre.
Drew carried it on his fucking back the entire year, but it was still awkward to watch wrestling with no fucking fans. Even the Thunderdome era, that felt so artificial. It didn't feel like, oh shit, we're back. No, it was a huge Skype call with fans with fake ass crowd noise.
Yeah, that's true too. I mean, we tried to do that once before.
Dude, I got through and I missed my time. I'm like, fuck.
We both did. I was like, God damn. And mind you, like we could have done this shit for free. We could have done that. We almost went there for free.
It was free. It was fucking free. We could have been on television for free.
Yeah, and that was a missed
We
opportunity.
didn't have to pay. We didn't even have to pay an arm and a leg for fucking tickets.
See,
So that the camera can hopefully spot us. But
that being said, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to wrap it up for episode number 91 of the It's Running Podcast. Christ,
we are 9 away from 100, bro.
now we got to do something for the episode 100.
We're doing a celebration special for 100. When we get there, we're doing a celebration special
because I would never have thought that we would be making many episodes. Look, if it weren't for fucking Tyler for this shit, like this channel would not have been existing where it is now. So
I wouldn't even thank me. I would thank fucking COVID for this shit. Because
even though that is kind of
I was bored as fucking 2020. I was bored. I'm like, let me try something. Let me do this podcasting shit. Tried it on Anchor. Didn't do well. Went here because credit to Rob, bringing me here on YouTube like a year later, a year or two later. To bring me to YouTube, the YouTube space. He's like, oh, we're gonna get a better reach there, and we have, again. A few days ago, we hit a milestone where we had 400,000 overall people.
Yeah, just
watching our channel.
Like
which is
I said,
really
we may not be the best at this, and I mean, at the end of the day, we're just having fun with this shit. And yes, we have surpassed the 5-year anniversary of this channel's existence. Even though I know it says this channel's been around since 2011. Look, that's when it was first created in a sense, because at the time I was throwing random crap up just for shits and giggles, like from all the school videos that I've taken and whatnot. But as soon, and like Tyler said, credit the code for this.
Hey Rob, re-release the tapes. Re-release the tape.
Well, I'm gonna have to find them because I have so much. I may not even have them no more.
No, you probably don't have them anymore.
And they're fucking cringy. One of the videos I recorded, I think I might still have them somewhere in my archives. Was someone getting pied in the face in my freshman year of high school.
Okay, that shit's actually kind of funny, but still, that's kind of cringe in a way because it's like, that probably would have popped off in 2010, but now I don't think it's popped.
I mean, dude, have you seen the freaking how the thumbnails and the fucking videos in the very first year that we done this shit?
Dude,
that's cringe.
They were dog shit, dude. They were just slapped on.
Thing is, too, like the very intro video, I had to make that in my grandmother's freaking crochet room. If you really look,
I remember the crochet room days, bro.
Yeah, and now, granted, it was a perfect size for a studio, even though it was cramped as a motherfucker because obviously I am fucking huge. But in all seriousness,
it looked like a fucking broom closet.
That's basically what it was.
Now, this setup I've had since the fucking beginning.
Well, ever since my brother first moved in.
All this stuff was already on the fucking wall. Well, my mom and my parents put that on the wall. But all this stuff was on the wall. The only thing that was new from when the era first started is the TV that's in front of me. I didn't have that TV when we first started. And also, obviously, I didn't have that yet. I didn't have the PC yet, which again, that's gonna get set up. For Monday's Raw. I'll be in 4K quality by Raw.
Absolutely.
So we're still improving. We're still trying to find ways to get better.
I mean, shit. Hey, perfect example. I thought about saying, let me try a green screen and see how does that well for production value. I mean, it kind of doesn't look that bad.
I got a green wall here, but I got fucking so much crap on it, and also
it's a perfect backdrop. It's a perfect backdrop, and
it is a perfect backdrop because of all the sports shit.
Oh yeah, so I mean, it kind of and that's another thing too. As you can see too, the borders and the frames and shit like that, I made them myself through Canva because, like, you know what? Because like we got to do something because like I've been watching some people who because I'm not going to be great at fucking OBS, so I'm not going to really do that type of shit. However, it's like it's like I know shit's going to be fucking simple when you look at the freaking the production shit. I mean, our very first like overlaying shit with this was this. But over
And that
time,
wasn't bad. That wasn't bad for the start, though.
and I had to combine. I mean, I'm thinking about just combining this frame with something like this.
No, I think this is simple, but it works better. I
Yeah.
think the border itself would be too convoluted, and
the thing is too, and I also have it in different colors too. So let's say if we're like doing like say TNA, we'll do this color scheme, or like say if we can't make a SmackDown or whatnot, or my girl can't do, we'll go with blue. Or UFC, we go with black and gray.
But also we could use the black and gray for NXT as well.
Yeah, NXT as well. Oh Lord.
Yeah, we could do that for UFC and
like I said,
and NXT. But yeah.
But that all being said, though, like I said, me and Tyra can be very more appreciative of the people who come support and shit. Because let's be real, it's one of those things. It's like I wasn't sure of how far, like, because now when I first started moving to the YouTube game, I wasn't because look, I wasn't sure of how far this was going to take off, and shit like that. I didn't know how to. I did my very first live stream. God damn! If you go back to our old, yeah, if you want to look after our older streams, be our goddamn guest because holy crap,
so bad. We were so bad.
Oh yeah, mind you, prior to all this getting set up, because Tyler knows this better than anybody. Remember the old back where I had to sit through it with the plain white wall with my like 2 or 3 jerseys hanging up. It's like what the? It was bad.
I remember. When we did podcast, when I first did podcasting with you and on the YouTube, I didn't even have an iPhone yet. So the potato put it this way, this quality of this camera being potato, there's that, but you still also had the black bars because I still had an Android phone. I was using an Android phone.
Oh yeah.
At that point. So while I love this tablet and it's done me wonders, it's definitely an upgrade from a phone, using a phone because of the black bar situation. Definitely the PC is going to help with the quality, the video quality.
Yeah.
So we're still finding ways to get better, but if you look back at our old streams, we clearly did not know what the hell we were doing.
Nope, we
just dove into the deep end with no floats, nothing. We were just there.
We were just in a way, or we could say this too. It was like we dove in a pile of dog shit for better term.
Oh no! We dove into the ocean with sharks, and we were small fish at that time.
Like, some small fish in a big pond, basically.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. But we were small fish in a big pond. But here's the thing. Yeah, we're still kind of small fish, but we're a bit bigger. We're learning. We're adapting. We're getting better. Like there was like a couple of days where we hit a lull of we didn't get a lot of views like we usually do. Like we usually get like we're not getting like the 1K views or the 2K views, but our 200 views that we get are still modest enough to us.
Yeah. And that's kind of typical for the smaller channels like us, anyways.
Yeah, that's what we like. That's in our standpoint, it's good for us. Yes, we'd like to get the 1K views and get to like 10K subs at some point. But we do hit lulls where we drop in quality a little bit because shit happens like Rob's work and
hey, look, sometimes I get burnt out. That's
he gets burnt out and we take breaks.
I know, and I'm gonna say this too. Like I know that should not be the fucking excuse. Yes, I know I work a full-time job and whatnot. And a lot of times, even though I even told us, like I said, dude, I feel so bad for just having not to, be consistent. And I think that's what kind of bit us in the ass with no lube.
It bit us in the ass. It bit us in the ass for sure. But I told Rob, I'm like, dude, we're fine because all we gotta do is keep promoting, keep entertaining the masses, and we should be good. And we're back up to over 100 views. So
yeah,
we're good. I think it's just our ability to adapt. I remember when I first did YouTube a few years ago, and I was expecting views like that. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna fucking happen.
I mean, as Keith once said, it's not like you can't expect anything instant. It's not like instant mashed potatoes or instant oatmeal.
No. It's not the microwave. It's not the microwavable shit. It's not.
I actually pulled out that fucking line. It was fucking hilarious in that fucking.
It's not the microwavable banquet meals that will hold you over. It's that this is like cooking a filet mignon or a nice juicy steak or a good burger, or a nice roast, It's like that. You gotta put the carrots in. You gotta put the potatoes in. You gotta put in the work,
True.
What is wrong with me? Okay,
but according to Tyler, he does love that juicy meat, so I'm just gonna let everybody know
fuck off, motherfucker. No, I don't roll that way.
Hey, look, you walked yourself right into it talking about the juicy steaks, and once I had to
Bro, I did not.
You kind of did, but you were oblivious to it. But that's another thing too.
I'm talking about food, you dick.
And look,
but no, you gotta put in the potatoes. You gotta put in the carrots, man.
Yeah.
When you're doing content, you gotta like put in the work. You can't just expect to have success overnight.
Dude, I've learned. There's a few times where I've learned this the hard way when creating the channel. And I told Tyler this too. Like when I first started, like the first 6 months, I was putting out 4 to 5 videos a fucking week, and boy, that was fucking daunting.
I think you had it right a little bit. The consistency is really key to getting better and getting more views because it really did help. Like I remember when we first did the sports and wrestling stuff, and we were only getting maybe like 50 views on video.
And things too. We got like 4 or 5 videos that somehow. Now I will say there like some of the videos that I've made in the past. If you looked at the the Virginia McCaskey video, now yes, I know it has aged like sour milk. God rest her soul, about being the most inept donor in the history of Chicago of the Bears. Now, yes, that got over 1K views. Yes, because and now you gotta really think about it. At the time that I made it, that we were at one of the down points. Now,
yeah, we were one of the down points. But again, I made a video on the channel about Mickey James and the firing and stuff, and it was like when it happened.
And the R-Truth video that Tyler did,
1K views. Oh, the R-Truth one didn't pop off. I checked. It didn't pop off.
True, but not a lot of people talked about it, so it's like, not
a lot of people talk. I felt the need to talk about it because, again, this was the same day that it happened. Now, it was my fault that I waited until like late afternoon to like evening to make that video. That was my fault.
We still got it out regardless.
I still got it out. It still got some views on there, but that wasn't our best video, so that's not really a good example.
It's one of our better wrestling videos that we put out.
It's one of our better wrestling videos, but there's been a few times where our UFC streams got over 1K.
Yeah, and I know recently
it shows that we are improving with this. Like, I remember when I couldn't speak a damn lick because I couldn't remember what the fuck my thought was.
Yeah.
I had to write shit down because I didn't remember what my thought was. But now I could talk freely like nothing.
Well, plus you got me to kind of help you walk through it.
And I piggyback off of you sometimes with the topics.
Exactly.
But it's really my thoughts and feelings and Rob's thoughts and feelings on things.
Or be busting balls at times.
Yeah, or that. But really, I feel like our like with the podcast, it's really our thoughts and our feelings because it's a podcast, you know.
That's kind of the idea.
But with like the watch parties and stuff, that's just us being boys, and you know, you're hanging. You're if you come in, you're basically hanging out with a few buddies.
Actually, yeah, or me being put in the. Which, by the way, honestly, probably the worst time I got put in the doghouse is when this motherfucker and my girl had a freaking double team because I didn't know who to
no, Rob. It is not. It wasn't a double team. It ended up being a fucking triple team.
Yeah,
me, your girl, and Ghoulie dogged you about this.
Yeah, because I didn't know who Topanga was, so fucking sue me.
Oh, I would sue you for everything you got for not knowing who the hell that is.
I was like, who the fuck is Daniel Official? And these.
We all look at you like, what did you just say?
Oh, the dirty looks I've gotten say, oh, that's like,
you're like, sorry, I watch cartoons. I wasn't it. I'm like, really? That's your fuck up. You only watch cartoons.
Because, like I said, Boy Meets World at the time, that was it was just
sure. It was a more teenage and adult oriented show, but still. The fact you didn't know who you had ample time to watch. You had ample time to watch that show, buddy. That show's been out for years.
Oh
man.
Yeah, the fact
that ample time.
And the fact you had my lady go full government name on my ass, but that boy.
Dude, and the fact that you said, "Oh, I've had that happen 4 times." I'm like, what?
Yeah, I did.
I'm like 4 fucking times. I'm like, that's not good. But anyway, yeah. But again, I would like to send my gratitude to the people. Thank y'all for riding with us for this many years, for this many episodes too. 91 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
We're going into that triple digit territory soon, y'all. Can't wait to get there. But yeah, I want to thank all the people that supported us through this whole thing. You know, my family supported me through this whole thing. My mom wrote a note in one of my notebooks saying, "One day you're gonna make it big." I'm like, "Oh yeah," and that's really dope.
Mm-hmm.
So
like I said, what you see is
I want to thank all the people that supported all the. I don't even call you fans, y'all are friends.
Pretty much.
So thanks to all my friends here. Thanks, big thanks to Ghoulie, big thanks to Key, big thanks to Dante, everyone that supported us. Dante laughed at our pain, but we let him because we deserve to be punching bags.
His team has done better than ours could ever imagine.
We deserve to be punching bags when it comes to that team, so we don't care about that. Well, but seriously though, thanks to everybody, family, friends who supported us.
I mean, sure, there's another guy. Give us a lot of, even though he may not be here with us, but Guy Rest D, he's the one who kind of gave us, in a way, a little big break in terms of how to get better as content creators, and utilize different social media platforms and shit like that, which we never thought was possible.
Like D was like, hey, you guys need to utilize platforms like TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, utilize everything at your disposal. And we've learned to do that. And our numbers have tripled since then doubled since then because of that.
True. And at the same time, and yes, I mean, we'll definitely have a different conversation about this because, like I said, there's other stuff we can talk about because, all the trials and tribulations we had to go through as content creators, in particular, where we had people backstab us. And boy, that's
we've had that happen throughout that time, but again, that comes with the territory of content creation. Like, you have people out there that wants to compete with the other people, and we're not ones to do that to anybody. We had it done to us, but we're not ones to do that to anybody. Like, if you guys want to do podcasting or YouTubing, being YouTubers, and go for it. We're not gonna compete with you because we don't want competition. Like hell, I think we aired Raw on the same day that or it was either Raw or NXT, one of the same day as Cool does his wrestling show.
Yeah,
We're
I
not
believe.
in no way are we competing with him.
I will say
'Cause they
this
are.
too. Another thing that came with the territory, because here's the thing, and like I said, this is why I say, this is why I would say we'll be appreciative of Spotlight, Coach Spotlight, God rest his soul, that he knows more that we had potential than this other individual who should not be named.
He'll never be named again. But also, we're not going to just give Coach Spotlight or like we call him I want to give a lot of credit to Jake.
Yeah,
Whole lot
that
of credit
too.
to Jake. Jake helped us a lot. I think it was like he allowed us to grow as content creators with there was no animosity within the group. Luckily enough, Rob, are you good?
That's shocking compared to the shit that we had to go through. Like I said, that
Luckily enough, there was no animosity between any of the creators there. There was a little bit of drama in the beginning because one of our old buddies was a snake and he tried to follow us there and try to get insight. We let him go.
Which, by the way, too,
Not going to name names there.
Well, I was going to say that could be like another episode of Real Talk too, and kind of just.
But talk about the backstabbers. But here's my But Jake he took us in. I was hesitant to join a group at that time because we had just left hardcore at that point, and how we left was messy, and we'll get to that in the Real Talk eventually.
Good Lord, there's a lot of shit we that's because like I say, you guys like something, but
hold on, let me finish but I want to really thank Jake for all his help, because without Jake, we probably would have gotten over 16 or gotten over to where we are now.
Oh yeah,
we are really close to 1,600, y'all. Really close.
And the funny thing is too, it's like it wasn't easy. Like I said, it wasn't easy.
We've had a few times where subscribers were taken away because they were bots. A bunch of times.
Oh yeah.
But again though, it's like without these supporters that helped us, a lot of these collaborations that we've done, minus the ones that were backstabbers, we wouldn't be where we are today.
Yeah.
We would not be where we are, and I would like to thank everybody. I know I'm rambling a lot, but there's just so many people to thank, and I want to thank you, the viewers, for that 400K, man. Come on.
And that's another thing too. I would have expected, to have over 400,000 total views.
Yeah.
For a bunch of morons, for lack of a better term.
Two dumbasses.
And I will say this too, for last and final, that there will be a birthday stream for myself and for anybody that wants to come on it, because I don't have done one in a while, but
you know your boy's gonna be here.
Because it's one of those things, because it'll be 1 year before I hit the fucking guy. Oh, I hate getting old.
Dude, by April, I'll be 2 years away. By April 29th, I'll be 2 years away. So I'm definitely gonna I'm also gonna do a chill stream the following month after that, in April. And also, I already told.
We haven't really done a chill stream in a hot damn minute.
We haven't done a chill stream.
Sunday's kind of been up in the air, I will say, in terms of scheduling on when it comes to stream, because there may be that I'm thinking I might just take the Sunday off and just relax, because
Sunday is definitely going to be a chill day, because I still have to. My dad's going to help me. I still have to get everything set up with his PC. So definitely we're going to take a chill day on Sunday. Definitely going to take a chill day. We'll be back on.
And that's another thing too, which we learned too, is because weekly, we put out a streaming schedule. Like I said, it'd be subject to change if shit. It's like, say, if there's any good sports games coming up. So that's why I usually take it down. revise it and then repost it, and and stuff like that. And also too, even at the wrestling streams that we do, which we do, can get some people some interaction. Is the poll ratings and shit like that. How do you grade, like, say, grade SmackDown for the week, or say with Raw or NXT or hell TNA, for Christ's sakes.
Yeah, and y'all answer those. I see them on Twitter. Yeah, y'all answer those.
I do it on the community post.
No, but you also do it on Twitter. I see them on Twitter too.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, again, y'all, like, without y'all's support, I don't care if you're the viewer, aka the friends on here. I don't care if you're family. I don't care if you're outside friends who've been showing support. Y'all are fucking awesome. Without y'all, I probably would have quit. Honestly.
I would have quit too.
It's not like I would have still had that mindset of like, we're not getting views immediately. Let's just quit it. But, with advice that people have been giving us, like, you necessarily aren't going to grow overnight. It's not going to happen. You're going to get big eventually if you keep going. So, again, if you are an aspiring content creator, just go for it. Keep making videos. They're not going to pop off immediately. Just keep working, and then do some tweaks. If you review your videos and you see like, oh, I'm coming off as a little bit cringy, or oh, I'm not, like, my mind is not working with my mouth, which means I can't say what's on my mind because I don't remember my fucking thought. Like,
wrong.
Write stuff down to start. And also it's also better if you have a buddy to stream with, and because it makes it a little bit easier. But if you're doing it yourself, write a script down. Write what you're going to say down. You don't have to write the entire video down in paragraph form. You can just write your thoughts and then just go with the thoughts.
Do bullet points.
And then say what's on your mind via the bullet points. God damn, I can't speak English. But again, if you're an aspiring creator, don't quit if things don't go your way to start. It won't go your way to start. You got to grow with the program. You got to keep going, and improve. Improve on what you need to improve, and you should be good. Now, I got to improve on the video quality, but it's going to happen. Rob had to improve on some things.
Yes,
but he made it happen.
Yeah. But that all being said, we appreciate every single one of y'all. And yes, for anybody who can't catch us on the YouTube side of things, I am streaming on my Facebook page.
We're also streaming. We're also. I think we're streaming on Twitter.
The thing is still down. Still down.
Oh, it's still down.
Live streaming feature still down on the Twitter side.
All right, so we're not streaming on Twitter until that gets situated, but we are streaming on Facebook and we are streaming on YouTube.
On Twitch as well,
and on Twitch. We're back on Twitch, y'all. Dude,
it's kind of crazy too. I really thought
that makes me that makes me incredibly fucking hyped. I could literally fucking do Twitch streams and shit now.
You ain't wrong, but
oh shit.
But that being said, we appreciate it. If you guys are new, like, subscribe, all the good shit. And that being said, we'll see you guys on Monday for Raw, because I ain't doing shit on Sunday because I'm getting too old for this shit. Good night, everybody.
You old bastard. See ya.